This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
Welcome to Dead Radio.
We're not doing that.
How did she come to have sex with a dead man?
Don't call me Radio Unit 91.
You're a dead man. You're a dead man!
He's God here in this radio station.
Place where the dead speak.
Rebel Radio!
I'm a fake? Yes. How'd you like to be dead?
You ever think about doing radio?
My team is dead!
But you're not crazy. You're me. And this is just radio.
By the powers vested in me by the Federal Communications Commission, I command you to get on the microphone in a serious manner and continue this broadcast.
Sorry, I got distracted. Hey, all right, here we go.
I'm just going to do some graphic design really quick.
I noticed he's like stealing pictures of us. He almost grabbed the one of me from California where I had like bell bottoms, or I had capris on.
Yeah, why not?
When we were on the beach.
Yeah,
Capris are a lot different from bell bottoms.
I know.
You
I
need to
messed
get
up.
that
I
story
messed up.
straight. Everybody needs to know for a fact that you're wearing bell bottoms and not capris and not bell
Yeah.
bottoms. See, I
They
fucked
weren't
it up.
even capris. I just had rolled my pants up because we were on the beach.
Ah.
But so
Well, hi everybody.
You guys are on your own for like 2 minutes.
Oh, goodness.
That's fine by me.
you can
I'm the
be
host.
my bodyguard.
Or one of the.
I can be your long lost pal.
Can you please do
I
a
swear to
cover of
God,
that?
man, you need to
can
do
call
that
you
goddamn
Betty.
song. You would never shake us. We'd be attached to you for the rest of your life.
Oh man.
Both of you or just you?
Both of us.
Yeah,
We're
that's
obsessed
my-
with that
my
fucking
favorite
song.
ever.
Wait, it's your favorite song? I thought it was his favorite song.
No.
And now it's mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See,
We listened to it in the car, and Laura was like, "This is awful."
I found the music. Was it? Did I find the music video or did you? I can't remember.
You did. You sent it to me.
I just wanted to, like, I heard it. He had been playing the song, or we heard the song or something, and we were just like, "This is a hilarious song. It's really good." And then, like, one morning I woke up and it was just stuck in my head.
Yeah.
And I looked up the video and I was like, "This is too brilliant. It's just fucking. It's Chevy Chase and
like a
Paul
giant pink
Simon
room.
just in a big pink room,
Yeah.
just lip syncing to Call Me Al." We even shortened it. We just started calling it Call Me Al. That's not even the name of the song. It's You Can Call Me Al. What's the name of it? Anyway. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Episode 159. Good evening. We were supposed to have Midway on, and they have leprosy, from what I've been told, or a mild form of leprosy called mono.
I used to have that.
I don't know what mono is, but
That's where your
they were
throat
like,
just falls
"Oh,
out.
Yeah, they call it the kissing disease.
how did it go?"
What do you mean?
How did the
go?
conversation go? Did they like, "Oh,
She
she's
goes,
not-"
we can definitely come on, but
That's right.
she goes, we can definitely come on, but I
making-
can't sing because my voice is wrecked due to mono. And I thought in my head, I was like, okay, that's fine, but I don't want mono. And yeah, so that's
He
why
told
they're
me, I'm
not
like, "Do
here.
not let them
Yeah.
come here."
So they are not here. They will be here sometime after Creator Fest.
Yes. We wish them Godspeed in their recovery. But, yeah, Logan and Laura Cina. Ah, fuck! I forgot to click. I'm queuing that up so I don't fuck it up this time. Yeah, Logan Callahan and Laura Cina. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. You guys are filling in for us. Thank you very
Yep.
much. We have
On
no...
super short notice. We have no content, which is why I'm just I'm doing a Photoshop tutorial
yeah,
for
we're
Logan
doing-
right here.
We're doing. Yeah, I'm learning.
Oh, wait, are you photoshopping bell bottoms onto him? Is
No,
that
no, that would be
Photoshopping.
if this is just kind of a go-to
Oh.
thing that I do.
Just wait till you see it. It's great.
Oh,
I'm
my
really
God.
excited.
I found a John Cena theme song that loops for 1 hour.
That's unnecessary.
You know you're gonna get flagged for that, right?
Am I?
Yes. That is absolutely copyrighted, whatever he uses. You're going to need to do your own version. You're going to need to do an acapella version.
All right.
Yes, that is 100% going to be copyrighted.
Oh, whatever. It's there if I need it. So anyway,
Yeah, there's no just like trumpet sound without the John Cena.
yeah, I don't see. I cut it up when I did the little like promo bit for you, and
I don't even remember that.
that was a while.
I didn't remember you putting that in. That's awesome.
Well, it was for downloaders only.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, yeah. Downloaders get a treat.
I got to go back and download all of our shows.
Yeah.
Because I just saw on there that it says trim YouTube. Do you guys delete shows like as it?
I trim the edges, like the beginning bit where
okay.
there's pretty much nothing, just me watching me set up and hit record, and then the end where we're shooting the shit in the basement, talking
and
about
it's still
things that we
just-
shouldn't talk about on the air and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
and then sometimes people say, "Yeah, I don't want to talk about this on the air," and you forget to turn the mics off. And you go, "You're fine."
We didn't set up a safe word for today.
Yeah,
we stopped doing it.
We stopped doing it.
Oh.
I just didn't want to do
We
it
were
anymore.
bored with that,
Bored.
so.
Tired people.
Bits don't last long with this fucking show.
Yeah.
But what do you? So what have you guys been up to? You've been ramping up a little. I see a lot of stuff. I'm pointing at Laura actually. I see a lot of stuff on Instagram, like time lapse videos of you doing your makeup and everything. You doing makeups. How's that work?
Makeups.
You're doing your makeup looks. That's
Makeup,
it.
makeups,
Looks.
makeup
LEWKS from what RuPaul tells me.
Oh God.
That'd be like Luke's.
Luke's. Yeah, Luke.
That's what they say.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, thanks to Logan for the Christmas gift, and thanks to Adam for all of his help. I appreciate both of you guys.
No problem.
I try to do it when I can. I'm in the midst of still working 2 part-time jobs right now, so it's few and far between, but I had an interview last Monday, so hopefully I will have a full-time job and can have a little bit more of a committed schedule. I think the last time I was on here, we were making jokes about telling you guys how we were just like basically a couple of failures, because I think the last time we were here, it was like, oh, I'm going to go to California and I'm going to have a new album, and like, we're still here. We're awful.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
completely changed what I was going to do. So
Plans have obviously changed. That's fine. Whatever.
You're now a country musician.
yes,
right?
yeah. Brian Ruby just really made me want to hop in there, and it just looked like so much fun. So.
And Mr. Hearn, of course, as well.
Yeah. I don't even know if I consider James country.
Have you
James
what
is just
is
great.
he
He's so
folk?
great.
I don't know. What is
Yeah,
James?
full contact folk is what he.
Full contact folk. I'll
Calls
go
it.
with that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he goes hard.
No, I don't need that yet. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just turning it off.
Yeah, we actually saw yesterday afternoon.
Day drinking for Adam. That's what it was. That was my day.
This
Yeah.
was that Cersei.
Yeah, the Cersei show. We saw Cersei at Junior's in Poughkeepsie, and it was at 3:00 in the afternoon, and I thought that was kind of insane. However, I was home by 6:30.
Yeah.
It was great.
Oh, wow.
It was great. We got home. We made a quick dinner, French fries, and
Nutrition.
fucking tried to rewatch RuPaul and passed out. Because
There you go.
Sorry, you guys aren't RuPaul Drag Race fans.
I need to watch it.
You
I know
should.
that I need to watch it.
Because I think you'd appreciate
I'm
it the
awful.
most.
I need to watch it.
We have a friend that posts a lot of memes all the time, and she's talking about how like RuPaul is just trash. 'Cause
Oh.
RuPaul like just hates the trans community, I guess.
How is that? No, that can't be real.
I don't know. That's what I read on the interwebs.
Yeah,
on
well,
these
they
memes.
say hate, but she has he doesn't care. He has like a not the most liberal, I guess liberal. I don't know, point of
I
view
don't-
toward
yeah.
the whole thing.
This
It's
is
not
news to
as
me.
it's not as like yay go trans community. It's not as like rah
Yeah.
rah rah about them as they would like.
That's really interesting that
So
person
what?
would be like.
I don't,
Well,
I don't
here-
understand.
I don't really know much.
I
about
also
it.
don't really care, so we don't have to talk about it.
I don't really know much about it, but I know
Yeah.
that things have been said where the trans community's been like, "What the fuck? What is that supposed to mean?" You know, I can't go and even
as
go to
opposed-
details.
So
I
like
don't even know.
transgendered versus transvestite.
No, It just like if you're transgender, you're not supposed to be participating in Drag Race.
Yeah.
They let it slide. They've let it slide.
So if you've had a boob job,
I don't. That's where it gets gray, man. It doesn't.
Yeah, I guess if you're identifying as a woman, it's not really the same, and especially if you're using surgery to augment that. I mean, I can understand that.
But like, I don't.
Because that's giving you a distinct
Hold on, let me
advantage
see if I
through
can
surgery by shaving down your chin and your jaw and your Adam's apple and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I get that, but I can also see how it's an obvious weird thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know because I guess. Hold on. Trans women led to drag race revolt. Here we go. Do you want to hear about this? Is everybody interested?
As long as you keep
It's a quick blurb. Go for it.
Shrugged.
As long
I
as
was
you
like,
keep it
I
quick.
don't want to do
I'm
it.
curious.
Interview with the Guardian. I'm not bothering with that name. Asked RuPaul about the contradiction between his playfully elastic sensibility and the militant earnestness. Playfully elastic sensibility. That's another album name for
Elastic
Liquid
Sensitive.
Fistula.
It's his new band. His new band's gonna be named Liquid Fistula.
And the militant earnestness of the transgender movement. You can identify as a woman and say you're transitioning, but it changes once you start changing your body. It takes on a different thing. It changes the whole concept of what we're doing. And I guess what we're doing is drag is supposed to be, like the acronym from what I was what I've heard comes from it's Shakespearean. Drag means like dressed as a girl. So
okay.
Exactly. So it's supposed to be a man dressing as a woman, to like trick the eye, but create the illusion that that's a woman. But it's evolved since. It's not totally like that anymore. There's different like.
I mean, I think it makes sense. That's like taking steroids in sports. If you don't need to stuff your bra because you have boobs, that gives you an advantage. You now have cleavage that no one else has. It's going to make you.
Well,
look
that's
more
not
realistic.
true because you can buy bodysuits.
Yeah,
that look awesome.
That's fine.
They look fantastic. You can barely tell.
Do you want to go get yours to show us?
So, yeah, but I don't know. That was like what I was trying to talk about Cersei. I don't know how we ran off into that direction. Oh, I got home in time to cook dinner, watch a movie, and fall asleep and go to bed at a reasonable hour, like grown up.
I'm actually really disappointed because I had sent Adam this like RuPaul statue, and I was like, "You got to get this for Ryan for either his birthday or
Is it
Christmas.
the one where she's holding the flag and the cat suit?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the trophy they give to participants.
It was on there's like this website called like Entertainment Earth that just sells collectibles, and it like popped up as like.
I would absolutely.
You see,
very
like,
cool
I always buy him a present, but anything over $20 is going to be booze, and that's it. And he only gets a real present at his birthday, and then he buys me one. Well, he buys me one, and then a month later, I buy him one. So it's just like buying ourselves gifts.
We're just buying each other booze and gifts and whatever.
But like gifts, like that penis statue, where is that? The major award? Where'd it go?
I don't know. There it is. It's behind the fisherman.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So this major award here, that was 50 cents on Wish.com, and it took.
Oh, great.
It took 5 weeks to get here.
I wonder if it's like a cast.
See, it says world champion.
No, that looks like something that was
Somebody sculpted it.
Yeah.
Like
this, look at all the wrinkles in it.
Yeah.
And they're all symmetrical.
Well, just so you know, we finally set up Amy's wheel, so we're gonna start doing wood firing in the backyard. So you will get your butt plug. Yeah.
This is a monumental occasion.
He's been asking me to make him a butt plug in ceramics for 2 years. And a butt plug is obviously a butt plug. Like, you can't...
No, well, maybe if you put glitter in it, maybe it'll be like a little lava
No,
lamp.
you can't do glitter. No,
it's got to be
ceramics,
triangular.
so-
It has to be rounded edges. Because if you try and make like a diamond, I mean, I'm sure they're out there for those of us who are like more
For
extreme.
advanced
No,
users.
it's
For
shaped,
exa-
it's shaped
for
like this.
advanced butt plug users. What? Oh my God! Oh, it's good. Yeah, like a spade almost.
Yeah. That's what a butt plug
The
looks
handle is very important.
Yes,
'cause if
so
the
that you
handle's
can't
not
lose it.
there.
Yeah, you're not getting that back out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I mean, you are. You just have to see a professional.
Ugh,
And that's where it
yikes.
gets. That's how
Yeah.
you end up on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or with some really great stand-up material. Like Jim Jeffries.
Oh
So
my
yeah,
God.
this is like a super easy thing to make. It's just you make it, you trim it, you do everything you need to do, and then you put it on the shelf at a school.
Yep.
And the technician is going to go, that's a butt plug. Who the fuck's butt plug is that?
Well, not,
And then
not
your
if you
name
put,
is carved into the bottom of it, and they're like, Adam, why are you making a butt plug? They're like, it's for a friend. They're not going to believe that.
I love how
I'm
you thought this all
90
through.
Yeah.
I'm 90% sure he won't use it.
Yeah. Not even. No, I would say if it was small enough, you'd give it a try.
I think I would.
But what about if you put flames on the end of it? Then you can
Yeah.
make it look like it's a rocket ship, and then
Yeah.
maybe it might
Or
be
you can just
passable
paint it
that
into
it's
a
not.
carrot.
Yeah.
It's the
Orange
it's
and
the
green,
bisque
they were-
firing when it doesn't have any decoration on it. That's the thing. I mean,
Wow.
the way to do it would be to
Lobster
make it
bisque.
part of something else, or to just say I'm doing an art project where I make 60 butt plugs, and they'll be like, "What?" I'd be like, "It's trust me,
60
my
butt
vision."
plugs, and you're going to divide them by the color of the rainbow.
Yeah.
People would love it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, there was somebody at
They'd
New
put
Paltz-
that up in
They didn't know who
fucking-
was doing it because they didn't put their name on it, but they were making dicks and just putting them everywhere, just clay dicks, and they just find them all over the place. They weren't being fired or anything; they were just hiding them all over the ceramic studio.
Like Banksy.
Yeah,
It's the Banksy of dicks. Dixie. That's great.
yeah.
They never figured out who it was?
I don't think so.
I want them on the show.
I'll ask Amy.
I want to bring their clay dick collection.
But like the teacher thought it was funny too. Like she didn't care, or he didn't care. I'm not sure. I don't
You don't
want
wanna
to. I don't
assume-
want to misgender
Yeah.
the teacher.
Sorry. Just assume that teacher's gender.
Sorry, guys.
That's your mom's house podcast bleeding into this. That's all.
What was I going to say? Oh, Cersei. Yeah, speaking of butt plugs, Cersei was just amazing. No, they
I'm wearing their shirt, by the way.
which
like
is
the Star Wars
just
Spectacular.
amazing. That was like
This
the
is-
last one.
Yeah, and the last two that they had, one of them was an XL, which is insane because this is their last year's tour, so they were selling them for like $10.
I want that one.
Yeah, they
That's
only
the
had
one
a,
I wanted.
They only had a large and an XL, and you don't want to get any more shirts where we match.
Yeah, for sure. We have too many shirts. Too many of the same shirts. What is it?
He
Womb of
won't even
Nation?
wear. He won't even wear a Dead Radio shirt
Nope.
anymore.
You guys don't have like a bit of like who wore it better or anything like that?
No.
No.
I don't know who.
It's just a black
I think
t-shirt.
you wear the Womb of Nations shirt better than I
Yeah,
do.
because I look like the kind of person who would wear Dead Nations. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, I have a beard
I'm
and
in
I'm
their
very
cut.
large, and you're wearing like skinny jeans. Yeah.
but yeah, Cersei was just. I don't know if have you guys ever seen
No.
them or heard
So
them?
we can't play them because they're definitely we definitely get tagged for that.
Yeah, probably.
They're not signed. I don't think. I think they're indie, but
They listening to them, they're great on CD. But watching them live is totally fucking different. It's bizarre. It's just two people. Have you even ever heard of these guys?
No.
They're from Saratoga. The lead singer, Melanie, she plays drums standing up, but she also has a trigger pad where she hits bass notes on them.
Oh.
And then she'll play the fucking flute and that that like harmonica with the keys on it that you blow into, that kid's toy. She just started playing that. And the guitar player, he's got a pedal board.
Two
that
pedal boards.
He's got a pedal board that triggers the bass, and he's got an entire pedal board full of weird shit.
Yeah.
That I don't even know what you use for.
Some weird looping stuff that he would do,
Oh.
and then there was like some bass notes on some of them too.
Yeah, it was.
So the two of them sound like a full band.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just the two of them. And she's hitting bass notes and playing the drums standing up and singing.
They also definitely use stickerguy.com for their stickers. Because I took our sticker, NCM sticker, and Cersei's sticker, and they all line up. They're the exact same size, the exact same material, and they're all just two colors. So
You guys, we were missing Walking Dead for this. You still watch that goddamn
said
show?
that?
How,
Was that
who's
my
who's
fucking-
missing that?
It was probably my mom. Because all right, so
It was on yesterday. You want to know what happens at the end?
No, we don't.
I'm going to
No,
tell
no,
you.
No,
Don't do it. Don't
so
do
we
it.
got we went through this whole ordeal at my house where like the cable bill came and we were like, all right, we're not fucking doing this anymore, and we ended up getting YouTube TV.
Oh,
So
okay.
it fucking DVRs everything. So we're like, I'm fucking sick of watching Walking Dead at 9 o'clock at night.
Wait.
Oh, it's amazing. It's life changing.
It's like an Amazon Fire Stick or an Apple TV.
But it has like unlimited DVR.
Yeah, because it's
And,
not
like,
because it's not actually on the stick. It's out in a cloud
Yeah, it's
somewhere.
like the cloud.
Yeah.
And you like keep it for like 9 months, like anything you DVR.
Get the fuck out.
It's
yeah,
fucking
dude.
crazy.
The fucking shit that you get streaming on Netflix, it's like a couple megabytes. It's so small.
Oh man,
The
that's
compression
cool.
is so good because like the TVs are great and people are actually fine with 720p, which I think is really funny.
I'm totally fine
Yeah.
with that. I could give a
yeah.
shit.
I
That's
mean,
fine.
you can tell the
Yeah.
difference like on a computer monitor, but on a TV, it looks exactly the same. So stuff streaming in 720p looks fine. The fuck is that?
Eisen's dropping shit down the stairs, so like one of us will like go see what's up, buddy. And Wagon wants to play ball.
So it's like for them to store that. So it's like DVR'd, but it's not really.
Yeah.
It's just a file that they have of the video, you know, and then it just saves where you were left off.
Yeah.
But back to
it's good.
back to Walking. Oh God, no! We just keep like.
Do you want to
twisting
go
turns.
back to Walking Dead?
Well, I'm just like, you still watch that fucking show?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
It's like the family thing. Now my little brother's watching it. He started watching this season. He's 10.
W-
So
I
he's
was
like into it now.
Die hard for the first couple seasons.
Yeah.
And then
There was
I
a
s-
lull for a
Yeah,
while
I
where it
s-
was just
yeah.
garbage.
I just
Yeah.
stopped watching, and then I recently, last year, I caught back up. Like, I'm talking like two seasons worth. Well, I don't know how they do it. It's like
It's season 8 now.
Yeah, they're just finishing up season 8, I think. is the
I
season
watched
finale.
a fucking lot of episodes to catch up.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah, you had to wade through some horse shit there.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was hard. But then I got to the end, and the payoff. Like what was the last bit? I don't remember.
The
just
governor fucking dying probably.
No.
No,
Well, that
definitely.
was where I kind of left off in that area.
Well,
Yeah.
that was also where they admitted, they basically said, yeah, we're firing everyone because this is horse shit.
Mm-hmm.
We agree with you fans. We're very sorry. We'll make it up in the next season. But then they had to rewrite an entire season just to get it back on track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So seriously, 10 episodes did not need to be made.
Yeah.
No.
If they just stuck a little bit more to the comic, but they wanted to do their own thing, which I get, and they still are. But they wound up doing the attack on the prison, and then an entire season
On the road.
and then another attack on the prison, and that entire
Oh, yeah.
season in the middle
Yeah,
wasn't
that
supposed to
was-
have happened at all.
Mhm.
It was just supposed to be the one attack and the governor dies.
Yeah.
Which, I get why they wanted to drag it out more because he was such a good character and everybody liked him, but it was a huge mistake doing what they did.
Yeah.
And it kind of ruined the show for a lot of people. And I stuck with it, but it was more like on Thursday of that following week, I wound up watching it. Now I stay up and I watch it.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I feel like it picked back up
yeah.
now, finally, that there's like some more drama going
this
on
season,
and everything else.
I think they made some mistakes, and I think that I don't think AMC is giving them the budget that they need to do what they need to do, because the only reason you're caught up to this past episode, right?
Yeah,
No,
we didn't watch
not the
the
finale.
Yeah.
We
So
saw
I
everything else,
I won't talk about that, but and this is going back a while, so this is not really spoiler alerts, but if you haven't seen what happens to the tiger, skip ahead.
Oh, yeah.
The way that they killed the tiger off was horse shit. It was
Oh, it
very
looked
fucking
awful.
stupid.
It
It,
was
looked
so
like
awful,
shit.
too.
And the reason for that is because
Spoiler alert.
every minute that tiger was on screen cost almost as much as 3 full episodes.
Really?
Yeah. It would have they said it would be cheaper to have a live tiger on set and double our shooting time than to do a CG tiger.
Wow.
Yeah. So to have the insurance company wouldn't allow it because of the shit that they needed to do with a real tiger.
Yeah.
Like not having handlers on screen and having actors walk around with a chain. So the only other option would be to film a real tiger on a green screen and then put it back in. That was an option too, but it doubled the shooting schedule because they'd need to shoot all the green screen first, then shoot the other scenes and stitch it all together. And it was just too much. So they wrote the tiger out of a lot, and then they killed the tiger early. You know, I knew the tiger was going to die. I just think they could have done a much better job of it because there's no fucking way that 8 zombies can kill a fucking tiger. That eight people, or let's say 15 people with machetes couldn't kill a fucking tiger.
It's too fast and
it's too fast. It's too strong.
It
can bite them. It can bite the tiger as much as they want. They can't infect it, so it would have gotten a little fucked up, but it would have gotten away. Very stupid. I would have just done a battle, and the minute that a battle breaks out and there's a tiger rushing at you, every single enemy is going to be shooting at the tiger and taking fire from everybody else. So the tiger's going to die. It's going to fuck a lot of people up. It's going to die really quick. But I just think that they made some mistakes there. That's my only gripe since they fired the old showrunner.
I got tired. I just didn't care anymore. I don't know what it was. Like I think it was like when they first unified with Ezekiel. I just stopped caring.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I was just like, well, I'm all caught up and I still don't give a shit. So I abandoned it. It's sad.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I feel like I've made it this far that I just have to kind of see it through the end.
That's
like
not,
that's.
But they bank on that.
Yeah, I know. I know.
they also have no end in sight, dude. They may never end the show. They might kill Rick. Doesn't matter. The comic book series is going to go on forever. They could just introduce new characters, and the beauty of the show like this is you can kill people if people aren't happy with them, and you bring in a new character. If they don't hit the mark, you just kill them. It's not a big deal.
No.
You know, and there's nobody. Like, even Rick, I think, like, people were fine with Carl dying. They were very happy that Carl died. It was time for
Carl
that
died? I know.
It was time for that to happen. But I think at this point, if Rick died, the show could continue. 3 seasons ago, if Rick died, no.
But if Daryl dies, we riot.
He wasn't even a character in the comic book.
Yeah, no, I mean, but that was like
he's
the
still
same
the
for
coolest
while
character, though.
That people were like,
Daryl? Oh, yeah.
He's my favorite character.
And
He's
I wish that we could. I wish you had seen the finale so we could talk off mic about some things. So maybe next time. But I think that there's some interesting.
Who's using Logan? Who's using your account right now?
Probably my mom. She probably didn't change back to hers. So she's probably just commenting.
It
as
says
me.
Black Series Darth Vader is a decent butt plug. So I just
Maybe
that's
my dad,
probably your
then.
dad.
That's
Yeah,
my
that's
dad.
got to be your dad.
I typed it in and I found like something. I'm not sure.
Oh wait, what's those 3 on the gray screen in the back? What is that? They look like the little statues.
This one here?
No, that one.
I mean, that just looks like a statue, but this one looks like it could be like it's a Darth Vader inspired butt plug because it's got the German helmet type thing, and then it's like a sharp taper, and then it comes back out, so it's just like a double. It's called Riemann Scream. I don't know if that's the one
that sounds like
mom
a
or
bad
dad is
Zoom
talking
film, right?
about, but I mean, all I did was type in Black Series Darth Vader butt plug, and that's what it looks like. So there's a bunch of different.
He's literally just picking on me because Black Series is like a Star Wars line of toys.
Yeah, if you
so
just
it's just like the Darth Vader figure.
If you just Google Black Series Darth Vader, it comes up with a lot of stuff. But yeah, I mean, if you want, I can. If you want, I can. But if you want, I can build it like this because then it's like a trainer butt plug built in. You know what I mean? So you could start with that, and work your way up.
Top part.
Yeah, I worry about the rim. I mean,
like
I guess
scraping the walls of your ass.
Well,
as you pull it
I
out.
guess like the triangle, like you can only get it in so far, and then like you can't. I don't know. This one where you get it in, you're like, oh god, it's in, and all of a sudden, bloop, it goes like in, and you're like, oh, well now it's in, and you can decide then whether it's not so bad or it gets the fucking thing out of me. In which case, you have a ton of grip.
Yeah.
You know, area to pull it back out. You weren't expecting this. Were
No.
You? Okay. What were you? So we can get back on track. All right. Well, thanks for the suggestion.
Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it.
He said first comment was Sullivan.
That's my little brother.
Oh. His first name is a last name?
Yep.
That's interesting.
Sullivan, Hudson, Callahan.
He's got 3 last names.
And they're all counties.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom was
Or actually,
like,
no, Hudson's not a county. It's a town, though.
My mom was like, don't ever let a pregnant woman decide on the name. Like, I love his name. Like, we all love his name, but it's always the joke that she's like, I didn't even realize until after the fact that it's
We
like
already
Sullivan County.
decided my firstborn son is going to be named Bruce Wayne. middle name's gonna be Wayne.
Bruce Wayne Patane.
Yeah. I wanted to name him. I wanted to name him Bruce Campbell after Ash from Evil Dead, but Amy was like, "No, Bruce is fine, but Bruce Wayne would be funnier." I was like, "Yeah, I get that."
Laura's whole thing is to name a child Brock, Lee, Callahan, Broccoli.
Broccoli, yeah. Whatever. Famous people name their kid like Pear and Apple. My kid could have a chance. My non-existent child.
But like everybody's
Broccoli.
like, "You're gonna name a kid Bruce?" Like, when did Bruce become a not normal name?
It's just old-fashioned.
It's a name.
whatever.
It's a little old-fashioned. But can you imagine how adorable a child at 7 years old who's explaining to you that Christopher Columbus was a cunt and his name is Bruce? That kid is going to be
Bruce Wayne
awesome.
at all.
Yeah.
At all things.
Because he's going to fill out paperwork and he's going to write his whole fucking name and he'll be like, "I need to see your ID because that's not your name." It's going to be awesome.
And he's got to like.
Yeah.
He's got to work the bat symbol in there.
Yeah, he's just gotta. That's his signature. Like, is the bat symbol.
When I used to work at the Saugerties branch of our bank, there was a guy who literally named his children Bruce and Kal-El. And those were his two sons.
Kal-El?
Wow.
Bruce and Kal-El.
Wow.
Kal-El's going to be pissed eventually. Yeah. But at least I'm not the only one. They keep making shitty Justice League movies. I might change my mind.
They somebody came in to the coffee shop. Her name was Air.
Like A-I-R?
A-I-R.
Was she with Kale and Satchel? Also, two people.
You're
that
lying.
No,
You're
Kale
lying.
and Satchel.
Actual names or
Yep,
nicknames?
actual names. Seen their IDs.
Satchel.
Yeah.
Is Kale at least spelled cool, or is it just like
K-A-E-L.
And then there's.
But they only did
awful.
that because they didn't want it to be fucking Kale.
Yeah,
Then
like
there-
the leafy green.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
also
Yikes.
Hannah and Hannah and Hannah and Hannah and Hannah and Sophie and Sophie and Sophie and Sophie and Sophia.
Yeah, I was seriously Googling like what movies came out. What would it be like 90? How old? They're 18 now, so it'd be like
18 to
99,
21.
18 to 20. I was like trying to figure out what movies came out around the time that their moms were pregnant. Why they all have the same name?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, what bad Lifetime movie was it?
It's
Hannah,
gotta be some.
Hannah Montana
Could be.
was, but actually no, that
No,
wasn't
that's
20 years
yeah.
ago. So 20 years ago would be what? No,
I've
90.
Googled the hell out of it. I
late
can't
90s.
figure it out.
That's weird.
Yeah, but there's going to be a lot of Fionas in like 20 years because of the stupid fucking Disney movie. What the hell's the name of it? Frozen.
Oh.
I still haven't seen it.
Fiona.
Isn't that Fiona in that? I've never seen it.
No, Anna and Elsa.
Elsa, that's the one that I was saying. Yeah.
What is Fiona?
Well, Sabrina was saying that she named her daughter Emma, and then like 2 weeks later, fucking Ross and Rachel had a baby, and they named her Emma
Oh, no.
on Friends.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's like, everyone in her class is named Emma.
That's like with me, like my name, like there's very few people. I know one other person that has my name that's a
Yeah,
little,
me
little
too.
bit
I keep
older than me.
accidentally texting him when I go to text to you.
But then like there's all like these younger kids that are Logan, and I'm like, you little fucking shitheads. Like,
Yeah.
like how dare you?
It's a cool name. I mean, especially if you're named after a Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
no,
depends on the last name though too.
my name's super basic, and there was like 5 or 6 Lauras in my graduating class. It was awful. I don't know why it was like such a popular.
See,
like,
and I
basic,
never knew a Laura
basic
before
name.
you, which is
Yeah, I
interesting.
know.
And then
there's
now,
so
like
many.
I see it all the time, like at work. So many different, but they're all like old ladies that are like Laura.
Yeah, I think there was like a joke like about secretaries or something, like all having the name Laura or something.
Well,
I feel
all
like there
your
was, like, a
doctors
skit.
are named Laura.
Yeah,
Those
oh my
old timey names are coming back though too.
Yeah.
I saw like
I've
there
seen
was
a lot
girl.
of like Bernadette.
Her name was
um,
Eunice.
Oh my
E-U-
God.
Eunice?
E-U-N-I-C-E.
That's awful.
Eunice.
Like an 18-year-old named Enid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gretchen.
Walking,
Yeah.
Full circle, Walking Dead. Enid,
There was this
okay.
girl when I went to Bard. Her name was Esther,
Esther.
and it was
Yeah.
just like she was attractive, but then like, just, can we call you something else? Like I,
Esther
Yeah.
sounds
Just
like
like
an innocent little girl from like a horror
Esther.
movie
like
or
it
something.
just doesn't sound.
Yeah, the girl
It's too
from
harsh.
the movie where the girl had the disease where she looked like a
Oh,
little
The
kid.
Orphan.
Yeah.
The Orphan.
Her name was Esther.
You're right.
Oh, I haven't seen
Oh
that
really?
one.
Yeah.
Oh
Somebody
my
gave away the ending, so
You should
Yeah.
still see it. It's
Yeah,
creepy
it's,
as
it's
fuck.
a really good movie.
It's one of the few horror movies that has like a twist at the end that you usually didn't see coming. I mean, I didn't see it coming at all.
No.
but usually I would in a movie. So they got me there, but it still has like rewatchability.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What's the Not Mama. It was the other one.
Oh, Mama was really good too.
I didn't like it.
What?
They showed Mama.
They
too
showed
much.
it too much. Yeah.
I'm so happy we're on horror movies right now.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Just past Friday
what
the
the fuck?
13th.
It was like
Yeah.
Mom.
It's Amy and my anniversary.
Happy
Really?
anniversary.
Yeah.
How many years?
3.
Nice.
Just said Amy and Maya's. Amy and mine. Amy and I's.
Amy and
Me and Amy's.
Amy and Hughes.
Yeah.
Did you guys see A Quiet Place?
No, not yet.
So
Oh,
good.
okay,
Can't wait.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to.
so
check that out.
we saw it yesterday, right? And like we pull into the parking lot in Red Hook, and there's like 2 old people like just walking like as slowly as they possibly could. So like right off the bat, I'm like, fucking old people. Then we almost get hit by another old guy backing out. So like old people just already like on my hit list. We get into the theater, and the whole point of the movie is it's supposed to be quiet, right? There's literally a fucking guy sleeping. 2 seats over.
Before the movie even
Before
started.
the movie even started.
Yeah.
Snoring.
The
and
second
his
the
wife,
movie started, I would accidentally spill an entire soda out his fucking head.
Oh yeah, I would have been hitting him with shit.
Yeah.
He's asleep. What's he gonna do? He's
Yeah.
gonna wake
Yeah.
up and go, "Who did that?" And I'm gonna be like, "Not me."
Someone who was in the right, get the fuck out.
Well, he was talking in his sleep, and his wife was engaged.
talking
in
back
conversation
to
with
him.
it. Yeah, just like having
not
a
even
conversation
talking
with him.
about anything in the movie. Like he was just like, and she was like, It's like, I said to Laura, I'm like, you would never let that slide if that was me. You would have like beaten the shit out of me. Like, wake the fuck up. Then there was another old lady that was eating her popcorn like as loudly as she possibly could. I thought the guy was honestly gonna die because his breathing just got more and more shallow like as it went along. And I'm like, this is gonna be it. Like we're not even
Did
gonna
the movie
finish
have
this movie.
Did the movie have like a soundtrack or a score, or was it just
Yeah.
fucking silent?
No, it did.
No,
did.
it did.
Every now
It
and
was
then.
minimal, but
there
it-
were more. There were some moments where like it was silent
Mhm.
because the one daughter is deaf, so sometimes it went from like her perspective and you just wouldn't hear anything.
Mhm.
And you
Oh,
just hear him
shit.
snoring, and you hear like the fucking other woman just eating her popcorn. Just
I gotta
like,
see
I
that
can't.
movie though.
No, it's
Yeah,
really good.
the
was good.
the apparently the child actors in it are fucking spectacular, and
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the little girl is really deaf in real life.
No shit.
Yeah,
Oh, how about that? That's
Yeah.
cool.
I didn't
And it was
realize
all
till the
filmed in
end
the
that-
Hudson
but they
Valley.
Yeah.
specifically, I mean, they were specifically looking for someone who was legitimately deaf because it's kind of hard to teach what's a 5 or
That's-
6 year old
Yeah,
sign
yeah.
language for a movie.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
actually makes
Yeah.
a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, just saves a lot of time.
A ton of sense.
Yeah.
Probably saved them millions.
Yeah, because you can teach. I mean, you can
hundreds
teach
of thousands.
sign language to someone and have it probably be. I'm sure if a deaf person watched the movie, they'd be like, "Well, that guy really doesn't know what he's doing." But you could teach
Yeah.
it to somebody, have it be passable, like as an adult. But a 4-year-old, like you can teach a 4-year-old lines, but you're not going to be able to teach them sign language and have it look real.
Yeah. When I saw old country, and it's not even that. It's what was the fucking name? The one with George Clooney. The Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
okay, yeah.
I saw that.
I was about to rattle off like 8 movies.
Batman. Was like,
Was it Solaris?
The American. It's when
Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's
From
13.
What,
From
the one with
dusk till
goats?
dawn.
He's not in Ocean's 8, is he?
No, he's not in the one with goats. Is
Yes,
Oh, the Men
yeah,
Who-
that
Men Who
fucking
Stare at
goat
Goats.
movie.
Men Who
Yeah.
Stare at
I'm gonna
Goats,
say
yeah.
that was a good movie.
I
I
thought
liked
it was
that movie.
hilarious.
I thought it was
Yeah.
funny. Well, I saw Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
I got to tell a story about men who stare at goats, though. But go on with yours, and we'll
I'm
circle
just going back to the guy sleeping and making noise and everything like that. When we've Brooke and I went to see it, and in the theater,
Mhm.
dating myself, I guess,
What,
right?
2000.
So we're sitting in the theater, right? And it's a funny movie, so there's funny parts. But there was this guy in front of us. Every time there was a obviously funny part, he would laugh like this. It's not a fucking exaggeration. Like I do that laugh like as a joke, like when somebody says a bad joke, I go I got that from that fucking guy in the theater. He ruined the movie.
Yeah.
Like every time I'd go and then all of a sudden it'd be like like, oh Jesus.
That movie came out 18 years ago.
Oh, Christ.
I was.
I bought the soundtrack on Amazon
Stop.
I was 5 years old.
back when Amazon was like a fairly new thing.
That hurts my
And
kidneys.
then 10 years later, Amazon came out with their music service, and it was like already in there.
Wow.
Like you know how you have your iTunes like in the cloud and you can listen to stuff.
Yeah.
when Amazon started doing that, they're like, here's the stuff you've previously bought. And it was like almost 10 years after I bought Oh Brother Where Art Thou. I was like, fucking, the iPod didn't exist in the year fucking 2000 or whatever when the fucking thing came out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's great.
And now I need to know.
My favorite thing now, too, is when I ID people, people that are 21 were born in 1997.
October.
So I was smoking cigarettes and drinking vodka in the dark room of my high school when that person was born.
I'm trying to think. Brooke and I weren't even screwing yet when we saw that movie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was just like newly dating her.
Wow. Svelte virgin Bosch.
Yeah. I wouldn't say svelte. Not.
Yeah. He's a little chubbier
Actually, no.
back
I
then.
mean, in high school, I was still okay. After high school, I was just like,
2002.
It just all of a sudden, like, bing, hit the fucking...
eating the fucking Dutchess Community College lunchroom every day, smoking clove cigarettes.
That was me.
In a leather duster.
I like can't believe that that's real. That was like at one point in your life.
Oh my god, yeah. I had long hair, longer than his, like down to here. I had a black leather trench coat, ripped jeans, flannel T-shirt, band shirt, Alice in Chains most likely, or Soundgarden or something to that effect. Clove cigarettes and a. Was that when I dyed my hair black? Just before.
This whole image is.
He had cornrows one time too.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I had like, not cornrows.
No, box braids.
Box braids. Let's be clear on that because there is a line.
Yeah.
But
Lane Staley did cornrows. I think he could have pulled it off.
yeah, but they were like it was just like one big fucking one hanging off the side of his head at one point. But
no, he had cornrows in singles, didn't he?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I
They were
can
box
picture it.
braids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I was really cool looking.
It sounds like it.
Dude, if you put fucking Jenkos on and you had all of that, you'd have been set. You'd been like 90s.
Yeah.
Perfect. You'd have fit right in at a fucking Korn concert in Hartford, Connecticut.
Yeah, but instead it was bell bottoms with ripped
Yeah. So
jeans.
speaking of corn, man, I just for the first time watched Queen of the Damned like
Really?
a couple days ago because I was
Oh my
sick. So
God.
I just like I called out of work and I was sitting at home and I'm like, all right, what can I watch that I haven't seen? Like
The biggest
Queen of the Damned,
disappointing
whatever.
movie ever.
Fucking, and just everything like the music that Lestat wrote was just awful and it
Yeah.
all sounded like just really bad corn. Like corn, but like
Yeah.
way worse.
The thing is supposed to be, and I read all of those books, just like
My
everyone.
mom's a huge Anne Rice fan.
Yeah, I read all of those books. I really liked them. And when that movie came out, everybody was like, "Well, they changed Lestat, but it's supposed to take place before the first, so it's fine. Like we get it.
Yeah, it's supposed to take
Yeah,
place
it's a prequel,
before
so it's
Interview
okay that
for
it's
the
not
Vampire,
Tom
right?
Cruise. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, it's before. It takes place 20 years beforehand or something. Or, well, no, not really. Interview with the Vampire happens, and then fast forward to the 90s, much later. Like when he's actually saying the interview, you know what I mean? Like it takes place years before that. So it kind of is before and after. So it's fine that they didn't cast Tom Cruise. But then they changed the story. They picked pieces out of other stories. And it's supposed to be he has this amazing ethereal voice that's like hypnotic. And they picked the fucking lead singer from Korn.
who can't really
Can't fucking sing
all that well.
No, he doesn't sing. That's not singing. It's a different thing. I mean, I guess it's singing, but it's like growly and different.
And they layered the shit out of it too.
Yeah,
I like the music from the soundtrack though. Honestly.
Yeah, the soundtrack is great.
But here's the other thing though. With all the music in the movie was Jonathan Davis singing. All the music on the soundtrack was guest musicians because there was a clash between the record companies that released the soundtrack and the one that Jonathan Davis belonged to. So there was licensing and all kinds of issues. So they got all kinds of guest singers. David Draymond from Disturbed.
That song is fucking. We have the Queen of the Damned soundtrack on CD that we used to.
Jay something from Orgy and Wayne Static. Rest in peace.
Like if I were to
Chester from Linkin Park.
It was just the lyrics.
Yeah,
the lyrics were
it's
so
so
cheesy.
bad.
Like
Yeah.
the music itself was okay, but it was just the lyrics were. It was like so cheesy. It was like you were trying really hard.
If I could have built that movie, if I could have produced that movie, I would have said I want Maynard. That's who I want.
Oh,
and that's it.
Yeah,
that would have been the
really
one and only
good.
person on the list. And then when he said no, then I'd have to revisit.
That's it. Just throw it in the trash.
Just be like, well, now we'll figure it out. But that's the first place we're looking. There's not going to be any other, and I said that back then too. And it's just like, why? They just did it because they wanted to be able to sell fucking soundtracks. And then they come out with a soundtrack where nothing was in the movie.
Yeah, it was like, it was grungy and it fit for, I feel like, what they were trying to go for when, he walks and he's got this punk whatever band that he, had going on. But the lyrics were just killing me. I'm like, oh, this is bad. This is really bad.
Yeah. Marilyn Manson was another one.
That makes sense.
And Jay Gordon was the guy from Orgy. And a great song by the Kidney Thieves, Before I'm Dead, on there. Anybody know Kidney Thieves?
No. It's a great band.
I probably know the song though. If you played it.
Industrial metal from the early '90s. Should I play it?
No, we don't need to listen to that.
Okay, on the break,
and we'll get hit on YouTube. Do you remember when they would come out with soundtracks and half the soundtrack would be music inspired by the movie, and it wasn't even in the movie?
Yeah.
They used to do that shit all the time. There's a couple on the Batman Forever soundtrack.
Yeah, that drove me nuts.
Yeah. Music from and inspired by, the Crow 5 or whatever the fuck.
The Crow soundtrack is number fucking one. That album is great. It's got Helmet on it. It's got fucking weird bands. God damn it! For Love of Lisa, I think is the name of one of the bands. I can't remember them all. You don't even. Pantera's on it.
Yeah,
he's never even seen The Crow.
I have seen The Crow, but
You're
it
lying.
was years and years and years. I was still a child when I saw The Crow, so it's one of those things that I have.
If
to
I didn't
revisit
meet
now
these
in
fucking guys, I would have went in a totally different direction.
That would be you now. So with your trench coat, your black hair,
it would be
around.
like I think I probably would have been like black lipstick and fucking eyeliner in high school.
I should have brought my makeup.
If these guys didn't beat me down, now I want to know.
That would be really, really great Halloween costumes, though, Bosh. Just like 90s goth kids.
That would be good. I'd love it too. I get to dress as the Crow again. The Cure's
still got
on
the trench
that.
coat?
It's a great album, huh?
You still got the trench coat?
Of course I do. I should wear it. I'll wear
Grab
it
on the break.
I'll wear it on the break. There's a hole in the arm that you could barely tell, but like I was fucking around with my friend, and like I was at Oasis Beverage in Poughkeepsie, and a guy I knew used to work there. So we were just screwing around, and I was just standing there talking, and then all of a sudden he came up to me. I felt something poke my shoulder, and then like pressure, and then the pressure give a little, and then it hit and then it felt like sharper, and I went, he just put a fucking hole in my coat. And I turn around, and he's got a screwdriver in his hand, and his eyes are as big as saucers. He's like, I didn't think it would puncture it. It was like a fucking flathead screwdriver. Like, what'd you fucking think would happen? He just kind of went, boop, just poked me with the screwdriver and went right through the leather. Piece of shit.
It's a really shitty leather coat. It's not like a leather duster you spent $500 on. What'd you get at a fucking
Wilson?
Oh yeah,
Wilson leather.
So it is an expensive one.
Yes.
How much did you spend on it? Do you remember?
Didn't. I got it as a gift.
Oh, so your mom spent like $250 on it.
My dad.
In the '90s. Wow.
Yeah. He didn't want it. Like, he had bought it for me. No. He didn't buy. He had bought it for me, but like right before he gave it to me for Christmas, he said he was hesitant because that was the same year that Columbine happened.
Yeah.
And like I was just like, oh no, it's everybody's kind of like calmed down a little bit. It was like what was that, April? So it was like however many months later, 8 months later, and like the next day or the day of that school first came back into session, I was like, all right, Dad, see ya. And I was like walking out of the house. He's like, what? And I turn around. I'm like, what? He goes, the coat? You're going to wear the coat to school? And I'm like, I sure am. And I just fucking left. He was not happy about that.
Oh, my God.
He was thinking it was going to be like my nice coat when I went out.
Yeah. I can't wait to see you fucking wear that.
It's a fucking tent. I can't believe I wore that coat in high school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was 20 pounds lighter in high school. I can't believe I wore that fucking coat.
Everything was so fucking baggy back then. Because imagine fucking Kevin Smith. Like that's the shit that he would wear. He's a big guy and he could wrap the thing around himself 3 times probably. Yeah, it's just not good. Same thing with pants. Like you ever see pictures of yourself and like the jeans you used to wear?
The leg holes in my shorts were this big. My thigh's not that big. My waist isn't that big. And they were like mid shin.
It's so
mid shin. They were barely shorts.
Yeah,
they were
you had your long socks with the stripes on them. They had to fold over.
Yeah.
So we didn't have girl socks were the ones that you couldn't see, and that's what everybody wears now. But guys, we all had what the fuck are they tube socks? And they had the red fucking stripes on them. Those went away in the mid-'90s, but they were still, if your mom shopped at Walmart, that's what you had.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to actually take them and fold them back over in order to make them only stick up this much above your shoe.
Yeah.
It was insane.
You had to ask your parents,
so you had
can
your
you buy me socks that don't make me look like a complete idiot?
So you had your socks sticking up this high above your fucking Converse or your Vans or whatever. And then you had maybe that much skin, and then it would be shorts. So 4 inches below your fucking knee. And now it's gone to, and it was an overreaction to being like, I don't want to look like my dad with his fucking balls hanging out.
And
right?
now it's like,
and now it's an overreaction to the big froofy fucking cargo shorts that everybody wore in the 90s. So all of their kids, so basically our friends' older brothers had kids when they were 19, and now those kids are 18 years old, and they're dressed like their grandparents in the 70s with their jogging shorts. And their balls are hanging out. Yeah.
And their pants are too tight.
Yes.
Yeah. I went from having no issues with male camel toe or moose knuckle to now being these are a bit too tight. I don't want to be arrested.
Please stop it.
For no real reason other than I want to look fabulous.
I just can't understand how a 19 or 20-year-old person is wearing fucking Dockers shorts, Dockers brand shorts that are mid-thigh, good solid, right between the hip and the knee, 50%.
Get your ass kicked for that.
Yeah. And then they're wearing fucking brown leather shoes and fucking fancy socks. It's just the bottom half of you cost $140. And why can I see so much of your leg? I just don't get it.
Your milky white thighs.
Yeah.
We've been just jabbering on for 50 minutes.
All right.
And sorry guys, I don't know. We had nothing prepared, so it's
fine.
just so talk about your latest music project. I don't fucking know. Are you doing anything?
Yeah, I mean
let's take a break.
All right.
No, I think that was actually I was looking to take a break right there. So, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about Logan a little bit more and Laura a little bit more about what the fuck you guys are doing. We just cut you off.
Nah, whatever.
And just drove down the street.
Horror movies, butt plugs.
Oh yeah, I want to talk
Black
more about
Series,
horror
Darth Vader, butt plugs.
movies.
I thought you were going to say butt plug.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give it. My butt plugs are fine too. I don't give a shit. Oh, should I just do straight up all Logan Callahan music?
Yeah,
what do you
if
think?
want.
Sure.
I'm just gonna all right. Hold on, I gotta find it now. We're gonna take a quick break. I'm sorry, guys, if you're feeling like this was a wasted trip.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But yeah, we're gonna be back. If you wanna, oh Jesus, I should have done. I'll do the plugs on the way back. Right?
That's fine.
The butt plugs?
Yeah.
The butt plugs.
Would my tears be dried? If I lose your grace, would you still hold my face? No, you just replace it. I don't know if the feeling is mutual. So throw away my pride and you'll see I have to say and not enough time. Just one day. Can I have tomorrow too? You don't know the times I've tried, the times I've died waiting on you. Captivity was killing me, I just could not take it. Spoken fears, lost years, but no way to change it. But it all made sense in time. If you give me tomorrow, I would swallow your sorrow and dry those crying eyes. Though the whole world's in ruins, I know we can fight through it. So give me that chance and try to watch the sunrise. Whenever I'm alone by myself, there's someone else whose presence I'm feeling. It's you on my mind all day. That's where you stay. My thoughts are stealing. Despite any silence, my heart will not falter. No matter what you do or say, it cannot alter how I felt all this time. You tend to hide your scars, but they don't spell who you are. And though I don't know how you feel, I know. Oh, if you give me tomorrow, I would swallow your sorrow and always be by your side. Though the whole world's in ruins, I know we can fight through it. So give me that chance and try to watch the sunrise. Close as you do, your hair a crown of thorns. Crucify yourself as you move, your limbs are torn. Look on me now, those eyes mesmerize. Deep pools of blue, I'm bathed and baptized. The apostles kiss your feet, but my lips burn on your skin. So what now of me?
This is Magus Peter H. Gilmore, High Priest of the Church of Satan. Listen to Dead Radio Podcast, or you won't make it into hell. Hail, Satan!
I figured doing the like the Logan Callahan joiner
We just did it.
was a little too close to home.
Did you guys just do it? I finally turned the bell on, so now I actually fucking get the notifications.
Hey!
Because I was saying, like, I was telling him, like, I didn't even fucking know that Frank was going to be on, and I totally missed it. And I've missed, like, so many shows because it's just, like, Facebook just won't show me you guys anymore.
No.
Like, it just
It's
doesn't.
kind of weird. It like the algorithm goes by like what you do. So if you click on our stuff, it'll start showing it to you more.
Yeah.
It's
so
very
click on our
fucking
stuff,
weird.
fuckers.
You like even just searching Dead Radio Podcast like one time, it'll start showing up more.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. But also now, whenever somebody shares something that I want to like kind of promote, I like or share it as myself, Dead Radio Podcast, HV Creator Fest, Hudson Valley Podcast Alliance, all of those things, and it seems to be working. Like you get more stuff.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah.
I'm wearing my trench coat. Anybody watching?
You look like a fucking idiot.
Serial killer. From the 90s.
Look how big it is.
Hey, you could stuff a couple bodies in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could fit a whole other person there. And still button it up.
Yeah.
I wore this.
It doesn't look bad,
You wore
though.
that when you were
24
skinnier?
years ago. No, not 24. 14 years ago.
Yeah, that's probably
No.
when you stopped.
Where
Well,
am I?
we graduated in 2001. You probably wore it for a couple of years after that.
A lot.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Can you switch the
Very
screen?
sad.
I just
Uh-oh.
want to show you and Laura what I was doing before.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Here we
Yeah,
go.
Logan's seen it, but not you guys.
Ooh, it's
He
beautiful
drew that.
landscape.
I was like,
Yeah.
wow, that's great.
Why don't you have the Dead Radio thing?
I
as
do
your
on my
background?
regular background. Nope, it's not this one. Sorry, that's the regular one.
What the fuck are we doing?
What have we been
No,
doing this
it's
whole
just,
time?
I dragged over the original.
Oh my god. what
Why
is
the
this?
fuck? It comes
It's
up on
not
my
working.
screen.
There
it
you
comes
go.
up on my screen.
Oh my
but not-
That's awesome.
So yeah, I would have done more with it, but I had 5 minutes.
We have to. You still got to watch my crappy commercial. I don't know if you guys want to do
Oh
that now.
yeah, I can't fucking find it. Like I need.
Just
to-
look up Puro Clean on YouTube. Puro Clean testimonial, and I'm sure it'll pop up. Adam's doing it too, so let's see. Yeah, so it's that second one. Puro Clean
I've
customer
already got
testimonial.
I
Oh my god.
Awful. It's
customer
so awful.
testimonial. Hold on.
I've already
My
got
name's
it.
Logan Callahan, and I'm a local musician.
Oh my god, it doesn't even look at you like
Music
you.
is my life.
All right, let's go back.
So my
real
studio
quick.
got
Why'd you say
flooded.
that so fast?
My name's
Music is
Logan
my life.
Callahan, and I'm a local musician.
Yeah,
My
I
name-
know, promotion, man.
Yeah,
what
it
are
was-
you doing?
No, this was awful.
Jesus
I didn't-
Christ!
Really awesome green screen too. Lighting matches
It's
perfectly.
You know, it's so bogus because I don't even have a studio. Like it was
Yeah.
just me, literally just bullshitting.
You
that,
got a
like-
good head for Mohawk.
Thank you. Huh. Wow, imagine that. Anyway,
I miss my
moving on.
mohawk.
Oh no!
Yeah, she like.
When I met him, he had a
complains about it every
mohawk,
day.
and then he grew it out, and then he got another one, and then he grew it out again.
You're a Mohawk fan?
I'm a Mohawk
Imagine the
fan.
mohawk that he could have right now.
I
Oh
know-
my god!
You know, when he had a mohawk, it was pretty long, and it was probably a little bit shorter than that, and we spiked it for his 21st birthday. It took me 2 hours to get his hair
Yeah,
to
it
stand
was-
up straight. It was,
crazy.
awful, but it was fun. It worked.
Yeah, I might do it.
He's a
Just
too
should-
much of a Chris Cornell dick rider to do a
Yeah.
Well,
Mohawk.
he doesn't have the pencil stash yet, so I think it's okay.
Never the pencil stash.
Absolutely, Mohawk and pencil mustache. You're
Grounds
like
for breakup. There we go. I'm just kidding.
you're like the anti John Waters. You nobody.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. My name's Logan Callahan, and I'm a local musician.
Were you at the beach?
I know, right? It looks so bad.
Yeah, why were you so red?
I don't know.
You've upgraded guitars since too.
No, that's still the same one that I used. That's the one I played mine right on.
Yeah, I know, but it ain't here, is it?
No.
Yeah, that
Not
one's
today.
back at home. I
Yeah.
know. It's all right.
That's the one I write everything on.
Music
though,
is my
isn't it?
life.
Music is my
So
life.
my studio got flooded. I honestly didn't know what to do.
Hold
A
on.
friend of mine suggested Pure. I gave him a call.
I just bought a
and
green
sent him over
screen.
right away. I was pretty overwhelmed about the whole situation, but they assured me they would take care of everything.
Look at you! Oh, they put your amps outside.
Those aren't even
and
mine.
Pure Clean went
Those
through and
aren't even
decided
mine.
what could be saved and what had to be thrown away. They were even
Is
able
any
to
of
keep
this
my
true at all?
equipment in the studio was smashed.
It's just a
Best
lie.
part.
So yeah, of course.
So it's a
Of
lie.
course, you never had a studio. How old are you in this? 18?
No, this was from 2 years ago, I think.
Only 2
Yeah.
years ago. Man, so we caught you after the Mohawk.
But I had so many people like after like people be like, I saw you when I was trying to play my Facebook game, or like whatever else. Like I was trying to watch a YouTube video and you pop. Like I had professors at school being like, "Oh, I saw you in that commercial," and they're like, "Are they really that great at cleaning?" And I would just be like, "No, it's total
Yeah,
bullshit."
you're-
But you should definitely call them.
Did they
Your
pay you
fucking
for this?
$200,000
Well, 'cause my-
studio in the background got
Yeah,
flooded.
my friends like did some of that. Like they did like an Indiegogo video for me, like as barter with the same shitty. green
You
screen
should just
stuff.
project this video on a loop
At
behind
shows?
you at shows.
They work with my insurance company.
Why not?
Thanks to
right?
Pure Clean, my
There you
studio is
go.
better than ever, and I'm back to doing what I love.
Call PuroClean, the paramedics.
Yeah. I just hope we talked over it enough that it's not
Pure Clean is fine, but then
Pure Clean gets nothing for that
Yeah.
horrible ad.
Give us a call, Puro Clean, if you want an actual plug.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Pure Clean Academy. We can't keep watching this. I don't want to watch this.
Why is auto? It doesn't matter. Yeah, so there you go. Logan
Yep.
Callahan in the
My
Puro
52 seconds of
Clean
fame.
testimonial.
See, I wish that I had known about that and had time today because I definitely would have used some screenshots from this for the thumbnail.
Well, now you know. So next time.
For next time. You're sunburned. What happened?
I honestly don't know.
You fell asleep
What-
by the pool.
When was that? What's the upload date on that one?
I just got rid of it.
Yeah, it's got 38,000 views. It's
Yeah.
October 14th, 2016.
That's
Yeah.
more than all of our videos for the past 3 years.
Their
combined.
other one, they have another one that's got like, yeah.
What should we comment?
That one. 81. Yeah, there's no comments, so you guys can be the first.
Oh.
You should just comment
Yeah.
first.
Dead Radio was here. WUZ.
Here, just
They
giant
might have
X.
them turned off.
Dead
someone
Radio was
someone get Logan some aloe for his face.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. That was, I don't know why that looked like that. That was like April or May, so it's not like I had.
Yeah, I don't recall it.
You
The
know?
only times you've ever had sunburn was like on your knees when you were
Oh.
on a float.
Huh.
That was it.
Did you guys ever hear about that? So that was last year.
All right, so we're Dead Radio was here. Also, someone get Logan some aloe for his sunburn. That's the first comment.
I'm trying to think when our first show was.
I'm also gonna dislike.
There's one like now, one dislike. That
Yeah, it's solid at
balance the
50%.
scales.
The funny thing is, if they go into their metadata, it's gonna show a huge like downturn in their likes and dislikes because you have an arrow like green going up, red going down. If you get we get like 7 to 10 likes and dislikes on stuff. But it'll be like, yeah, your likes went down 100%.
Oh my god.
Thanks, guys.
But yeah, so I'm trying to think when we did our first show. I think
They
we
have
did our first
14
show
subscribers.
in July, right, of last year. So I got that sunburn or no.
A couple
Yes.
years ago.
Yeah, no. So this sunburn was this past July 4th. We did like a float for Hope Rocks.
Mhm.
And it was me and Hudson's crew and Katie Hofstadter. And Matt and I, Matt Hogan, the lead singer of Hudson's crew, like both of us wore shorts. And we didn't think, I put sunscreen
wore
everywhere
short
else, but I
shorts?
didn't think about it, that sitting on the float, like the shorts right up just enough. So it's like the tops of my knees were weeks, peeling and just red and awful. It was the worst.
See, I
feeling
thought
ever.
you fell asleep in a float, like in the pool
No.
or something like that.
No, it was just like 2.5 hours straight of like going through saugerties, just playing music and just like tops of my knees.
No,
shot.
this was last year. Not the ad was made. I don't even know when.
The ad was made, yeah, like 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Plus. But yeah.
But apparently,
yeah.
it was
And then when
bad
I did
sunburn.
Hope Rocks too, like, because I was on the cart all day, so like my arm that hung out of the cart was just like tan for a good couple of weeks.
My mom told me a horror story how she fell asleep laying on her stomach on the beach, and she got such bad sunburn. She was with all her friends. It was like spring break or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
They went to a restaurant the night before, that night, and she was sitting at a booth, and it was the it was like that like kind of leathery vinyl like seating, and she stood up to leave, and the vinyl, like her skin stuck to it and just stayed there.
That's so
She like
gross.
peeled off her sunburn on the vinyl. I think it was
my
her. I'm pretty sure she told me that story.
That is awful.
It was either her or my Aunt Eileen, one of the two. I don't know who. But I wouldn't put it past either of them.
Yeah. The only other time I've had really bad sunburn, I was a kid, and a couple of my friends and I were like swimming in another friend's pool, and we just didn't think of sunscreen. Like my entire back, just completely like red and like I remember my mom putting like aloe on my back for me for like weeks. So I was like 8 or 9, and it was like the worst feeling ever. But yeah, so
I just wear a lot of
2016 Logan
sunblock.
Callahan, tan as fuck in my sunburn.
Oh, no, tan's not. It was sunburn.
Yeah,
you were burned.
I tried.
You look like a Muppet character. Anyway, musically, what have you been up to?
I like to tell people that like I took time off to like write new stuff, which is mostly true, but a lot of it was just like depression more than anything else. It's just like I just can't be bothered to like do anything. And I'm getting back into it now, but like for a good couple months there, it was just like I don't have any drive to do anything.
Oh man, you and
So-
I are like soulmates right now.
So that's kind of what's been going on. But yeah, I mean, Ian Flanagan, who's like one of my best friends, we're probably gonna do
strong name.
Yes, yeah. My mom calls him and I the Ans.
Oh,
'Cause,
okay.
Both of our names, first and last, end with A-N, and that's like on her computer at work. She just has like my album and like his 2 albums, and she just like shuffles them.
Why do I know his name?
I think I wanted him to come on the show
He
with
was
you
at
guys,
Hope
and he
Rocks,
he
too,
was,
wasn't he?
but
It's probably what it is.
The name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But so him and his partner, girlfriend Ayla, they're actually like launching an entertainment sort of thing for musicians this weekend, actually Saturday, called Nightcap Entertainment. So they've been doing a lot of stuff for me and for other people in Saugerties. That's we just did a video shoot 2 months ago where they did like some new stuff for me with like we had like really well done videos for like The Real Thing and Dance Away, where me and 2 other my friends, like we each brought 5 people. So I had like Nick and Nicole Magro there from Plaid
from Pitch
Nation
Black.
and Pitch
And,
Black. So
yeah,
like they were there
Plaid
and
Nation.
as audience members and whatever else. So that was cool. But yeah, I mean, Ian and I are kind of thinking about doing. They'd have like very minimal equipment, but it's like super high quality, like awesome stuff.
Mhm.
So we're thinking about literally just like tracking an album like in his living room, just do it like
Just do it.
acoustic and
Jeff
kind of
Buckley
do it.
style.
Yeah, like do it. We're thinking of just kind of, maybe throwing in some like Rhodes texturing and shit like that. Like, so it's not going to be like the first one. It's going to be like, probably the opposite, just more like acoustic, and so that I have like another.
It's so funny, man.
Thing to.
We had Dylan Doyle in. And
Yeah.
he's known. He's well known in the Hudson Valley for his blues, and he's just like, man, I kind of want to just play Americana now, and like folk
Wow.
music, like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Celtic folk music that he picked up,
Wow.
up in Ireland when he was
That's cool.
touring over there.
Yeah, he's just like the vibe that I got from him is just like he's tired of being called a blues prodigy because he doesn't even really fucking want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he just
like
caught
he's
it.
a professional touring musician. He's like what 20, 21?
Well, I mean,
insane.
you're what, 24?
23. Yeah.
23. So, man. Shit just changes.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
your
it's
taste
like
and everything.
Which isn't even to say that I don't still want to do like because I still I just love rock and roll.
Yeah.
So it's not like that's never gonna happen. But it's so fucking hard to keep a band and to just have people on the same page as you that like want to do that sort of shit. So I just like the idea because a lot of the time I play out solo, so it'd be nice to have like another album to be like, here's one thing and here's like the other thing.
Dude, you could fucking record an album like right where you're sitting.
Yeah,
it would sound good.
Yeah,
I mean, at least to the layperson. Like when we have people playing here, which I'm assuming you're going to play in a little bit. But, we have people playing here, and I feel like it's album quality. It's live, but you know, to me, it doesn't sound any
but
fucking
there
different.
are live albums. I think that's the purpose to have like their audience.
Isn't that
and
what
to have,
Dylan
like,
Doyle
all that
did? He
other-
released like a live at the Falcon sort of So
That was and that's we played most of the songs from that.
And
That was wild.
Like that shit's kind of going by the wayside for us because of Creator Fest, but like we've been talking about possibly venturing out and doing a little bit more on the business end, something that can make money, unlike what we're doing here. Would be like live concert recording with video.
Yeah.
I think that
Oh,
there's
that
a
would be
huge
cool.
market for that.
Yeah.
So, and I think like
Well,
with
even
not
just
that
the
much,
stuff you do at the Crafted Cup anyway. If people are going to come do 2 or 3 songs or whatever,
Yeah.
and they want to have it, what is that even qualifies an EP? I don't know enough about it.
Oh
but
yeah.
Holy
if
shit!
they wanted to.
An EP used to be 6 songs. Now it's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
An album used to be,
12,
13 to 15 songs, and
No,
now
now
it's
it's like
9.
We were at the diner the other day, and it was we were at the diner the other day, and like you know how they have the little fucking the jukebox that nobody uses anymore. It was the best of Frank Sinatra disc 2, and it had 19 tracks.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh, and that's disc 2. Okay.
Oh my god, that's great.
Blood Sugar. I was telling Adam. It was last night. Blood Sugar Sex Magic is like 17 songs long.
Yeah.
Or I think it's like 15 or 17. I know it's like one of those numbers, but it.
Yeah, and you just don't get that anymore.
No.
You know,
No,
it's
I mean,
like-
no. If somebody
know.
wants to do like an exclusive at a certain location and then they add on like
Yeah,
5
and
songs or
that's
something, but
just-
even still, it's
that
like, what
was
does
a-
that pop you
so
up to 12, 13?
It's 17 minutes long and an hour and 13
17
minutes.
tracks long and an hour and 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, because I
fucking
mean, you
crazy.
have like, Super Unknown and like Down on the Upside are 15 and 16 songs.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I don't think you need to do that anymore, and it's 100% because things have shifted, where people are making more money touring than they were and doing anything else, and they can just go like Cersei makes a fucking living selling me a $10 T-shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They tour all around the country. They do a shit ton of dates. They come out with an album every couple of years. But a lot of these bands are like, well, why are we coming out with a 14-song album? Let's come out with 2 7-song EPs. And put them out every year, year and a half to keep the momentum going. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, even Clutch, I think their newer albums are a lot shorter than their older ones.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And they've consistently been a band that comes out with an album every like 3 years on the nose, and now it's like down to 2. You know,
I think the pressure of putting out, 12, 13 songs, and like the pressure of putting out 13 solid songs, as opposed to the pressure of putting out 8 or 9 songs.
well, that's like, with Ian, like he has put out 2 albums.
Mm-hmm.
We'll call them albums. Because the way that's, because I looked into this when I was doing my album, they classify it, they use like a British classification. And like an EP is either under 25 minutes or 4 songs or less.
Mm-hmm.
So like Ian's put out, 2 years ago now, he put out Leadfeather, which was, this was 2015, he put out Leadfeather, which was 6 songs. And then just last summer, he put out Shades of Blue, which was another 6 songs. But like there's some heavy shit. Like emotionally, like heavy shit on those albums with just like those 6 songs. You don't really need much more, and then you get more out of the live show because he's been doing. When he did like the album release, he had a full band, but then lately he's been playing with just like him and a cellist and a violin player, and like that's fucking awesome too.
That's pretty wild.
So they have if you guys
Super
are free,
talented.
they have a show Saturday. They're doing like their next like spring barn bash up in Saugerties at the Kingston house. They have like this really nice old barn out back. And he's playing. I don't really know what he's doing because his violinist just like left for Boston. Like he just moved to Boston. He fucking tours with like who's like the big jazz?
I don't know, somebody famous.
Natalie Merchant.
Yeah, Natalie Merchant.
Really?
Yeah.
He tours with Natalie Merchant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the violin player that comes in for him.
That might be wrong, but I think that's right.
No, I think it was.
Allegedly.
And and like I don't know if you guys have heard the Paul Luke band. They're like big in They're Catskill Mountain Rock.
They're
is
big
what
in
they always-
Belgium.
They're big. No, they're big in Saugerties.
Oh.
And then the other band is like the North and South Dakotas. But that should be fun.
That's a good band name.
Yeah.
The North and South Dakotas. Love it.
Yeah. So
what do you
that's-
guys think of a band name? This is Ryan's new band. It's called Liquid Fistula.
So what is a fistula?
What genre of music is this?
It's definitely prog rock.
Okay.
For sure, prog rock. I would say like it's prog rock mixed with groove.
Okay.
You
I
know?
can dig it.
Like Glass Animals meets Dream Theater.
Are you gonna wear the jacket?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Only wear
just
the
the
jacket.
jacket.
I'm gonna wear nothing underneath, just the jacket and a pair of Crocs. I'm gonna be like Buckethead almost, but what was the Object Permanence was the name of the first
the first album is called Object Permanence.
And I'd have to go back.
You guys would know all this if you listened to last week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so he goes. I brought up Object Permanence. Object Permanence is it's a psychological thing. It's a indicator of development. So like a chimp at 2 weeks old recognizes object permanence. So if you take a piece of candy and you put it under a cup, the chimp knocks the cup out of the way and eats the candy, right? A baby doesn't do that until it's almost a year old. And if you want to test and see if your dog's a dumb fuck, you can see if they have object permanence awareness. So that came up, and Bosch said that's the name of the new album for my new prog rock band, which is Liquid Fistula. And we all asked him what a fistula is, and he didn't know.
No, I wasn't sure. I had heard the word, like, I don't know, that day, and I was like, that's a fun word. But then I found out that it's what is it?
So it's an abnormal or surgically made passage between a hollow or tubular organ and the body surface, or between two hollow or tubular organs. So, when you have the shit bag hanging out of your colostomy bag, that's the technical term, that the tube that goes into your intestines that the shit comes out of is a fistula.
Yeah.
So it's pretty clever. You didn't even know what it was, and you made that connection.
Yeah. But a liquid fistula, I don't know what that is.
It's another plane of existence. That's what I'm saying.
I was telling them about this. We didn't talk about this on the show, but I was listening to your mom's house a while back.
I have to make this. I have to actually write music for this.
Yeah, he needs to make an album, or at least just one or two songs.
I really want
just
to.
Clips. Yeah.
I really want to.
So I was listening to another podcast a while back. It was Your Mom's House, and they were talking about how there was this story about it's possible to fart out of your penis. And the only way that this happens is when your intestines rub against, I guess, the top of your bladder wall and actually create a hole to allow gas to go into your bladder. And this does happen, and you will fart out of your penis as you're peeing. And that would be a naturally occurring fistula, as opposed to a catheter or,
You're now tuned into Fistula Talk.
Yeah, Fistula
with Adam
Talk.
and Ryan.
So Ryan's prog rock band is named Liquid Fistula, and their upcoming release is Object Permanence.
I'm really...
And he's going to do an interview with our very good friend of the show, Trent Whitman,
who hasn't done shit since.
Yeah, he's a semi-retired NPR. What is he, a food critic or something originally, and now he's doing music?
I think he was a music critic. I don't remember. He's a douche.
He's not a real person, but it's a funny bit.
I'm leaning toward playfully elastic sensibility.
As your first single?
No, have it be. That was your first album. That's been out for years, but nobody's heard of it.
Oh, okay.
And now your upcoming release.
Yeah,
is
each
Object
song is only one note.
Yeah. It has 2,339 tracks.
Oh my god! Yeah.
So I mean, I have that going for me.
Yeah.
And
so if this
I'm
thing
picturing,
fails, I have
so I'm
Liquid Fistula to fall back on.
You're gonna wear patent leather pants, right? Just like really shitty, like something someone from
I want to wear this coat.
I'm getting there. And you're gonna wear a studded belt and that coat, and that's it. You're not gonna wear shoes or a shirt. And at some point, you're going to put your feet up on the table so that we can see that you're not wearing shoes.
Just very nonchalant.
And he's going to, I want you to spike your hair up in giant fucking spikes.
Liberty spikes.
Yeah.
What is it? Vinny from Sponge Spikes.
Yeah.
What did you say?
They're called Liberty Spikes.
Liberty spikes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense.
Yeah, we'll get some spray and hair color. Laura can do your eyeliner.
Yeah, I got you.
Nice. I can do my own eyeliner, actually.
Whatever. Forget you.
Can you do like an old age makeup?
Yeah.
Because we have to make. So hang on.
Jesus Christ, we're spitballing.
So for those that don't know, Trent Whitman is obviously not a real person.
What?
But
You're fucking up the illusion.
Am I? Most people that are listening are like, "Who the fuck is Trent Whitman?"
Yeah.
It's a very old bit from the show. But he was reviewing copyrighted things that kept getting us booted off of YouTube. So we're gonna bring him back.
We're back to it.
Yeah. So if you could make him look like he's solidly in his like somewhere between late 50s and early 60s.
Sure. I'd go early 60s.
Yeah.
Is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have told me. I would have.
This is going to be.
I would have brought my kit.
This
We
full
could've done
production
it
will be.
live.
This full production will be starting on May 13th.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything.
We'll be down here on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Starting all the things that we need to do.
Yeah. Everything like Dead
Yeah.
Radio related will
So
continue.
We've been busy with
after this
Creator Fest.
goddamn thing. Okay.
Do we want to have Logan play some music before we
let's
leave?
do some music.
All right.
I'm gonna need to go pee. I hope you won't be insulted.
No, I won't be insulted.
Okay, I'll set
You
up
can
the
always
camera
watch it
first.
Heard all this garbage before. You have anything new?
Yeah. I was
You
gonna,
do?
Well, so we had, we set up the poll on the Facebook.
Ah, yes.
And like everybody wanted to hear Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, of course.
So
I don't. I hear
I'll
it every
play.
fucking week at open mic.
Do you really?
Brian Ruby shows up and wants to,
What
wants
song is he?
to
He
make
doesn't
impression-
play
I don't
Justin
know.
Timberlake.
Yeah, it's Cry Me a River has been played a bunch. Yeah, a bunch of people play fucking Justin Timberlake.
I guess I could change.
Maybe
my
it's
vote.
you. You haven't
No.
been
He
there in a
hasn't
while
been there
though.
in a while. Your brain.
I don't think
It's
I've
all
ever
just
played
mushes
Justin
together.
Timberlake
I
yet,
don't
though.
know. It's like
So yeah, I think the most votes for Justin Timberlake in the originals. But I had another song planned.
what?
So don't do Justin Timberlake. We don't care.
I want to. This is what I want to hear because I'm 50% host of this fucking show. I want to hear a new song, and then we hear something a fun cover.
All right, we're gonna do that then.
Boom. Turn on this mic over here. Ooh, look at that. What you doing?
I knew it. I knew it.
Do you guys know New Rules by Dua Lipa?
Love this song.
Nope.
No. It's got 1 billion views on YouTube. I just found out yesterday.
1 billion
1 billion.
with a B?
With a B.
I don't know
B
this.
as in butt plug.
Is this like a?
Write that down.
B is for butt plug.
B as in butt plug.
up 1 minute.
Okay, wait for Adam to set up. Are you playing right now, or am I stepping on you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, I'm just taking it.
So what is this song? I don't know this song. I'm
It's like a poppy
Yeah,
something.
It's super poppy.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do it differently.
kids in your capos nowadays, man.
No, I don't even need the capo now that we changed.
Everybody's
We're
got
not doing
capos.
Justin Timberlake. So sorry to
you're on
everybody
sh-
that voted for Justin Timberlake. You're gonna have to
You
come
just
to
have
my
do-
show.
Yeah, you just have to do a YouTube video.
And-
Whatever.
I mean, like, I've heard you play that. It's. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm being selfish, but it is my fucking show, so I
It's
don't
true.
give a shit.
It's true.
And you do have a really bitchin' jacket, so
I know it's bitchin'.
bitchin'.
Another '90s term that needs to come back.
It's wicked. No one was wicked. For
Thank you for
it's wicked.
trying to bring it back. I appreciate that.
You're
Is
welcome.
that C chord? It's an A minor. G. Oh no, that's a B.
That's an F.
F? Oh, I see.
All right. All
There
right,
goes
so-
me trying. And I'm done.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna do New Rules. We'll wait for Adam. To come
By Liquid Fistula.
back. By Liquid Fistula. Adam, is that you?
No. It's probably the dog.
Oh, it's the
Just
dog, yeah.
go ahead.
I don't want Adam to come down in the middle of it. He's gonna ruin it.
It doesn't matter.
Only if he comes in and starts singing it, then it'll be great.
Right.
But I highly doubt he knows
Yeah,
the
he
song.
ain't singing it. If it's not Ave Maria, he's not singing it.
Really? He'll sing Ave Maria?
No.
That would have been so good. For him to just bust through the curtain.
All right, enough nonsense. Let's do this shit.
Talking in your sleep at night, making yourself crazy, out of your mind, out of your mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save you. Too many times, my love. He makes you feel like nobody else, nobody else but my love. He doesn't love you, so tell yourself, so tell yourself. One, don't pick up the phone, know he's only calling 'cause he's drunk and alone. Two, don't let him in, you'll have to kick him out again. Three, don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. If you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I've got new rules, I've got new rules, you count them. I've got new rules, I've got new rules, you count them. You've got to tell them to yourself. You've got new rules, you count them. You've got to tell them to yourself. I keep pushing forwards, but he keeps pulling you backwards. Nowhere to turn, nowhere to turn. Now I'm standing back from it, I finally see the pattern. You never learn, my love. He doesn't love you, so tell yourself you do, you don't. One, don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling 'cause he's drunk and alone. Two, don't let him in, you'll have to kick him out again. Three, don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I've got new rules, I've got new rules, you count them. I've got new rules, I've got new rules, you count them. You've got to tell them to yourself. You've got new rules, you've got new rules, you count them. You've got to tell them to yourself. Practice makes perfect, still trying to learn it by heart. Oh, eat, sleep, and breathe it, rehearse and repeat it, 'cause you. One, don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling 'cause he's drunk and alone. Two, don't let him in, you'll have to kick him out again. Three, are you even listening to me? I've got new rules, I've got new rules, you count them. I've got new rules, I've got new rules, you count them. You
The real song doesn't sound anything like that. And I don't even know if I...
That basically just sounded like a Logan Callahan song to me.
I don't even... I literally just learned this like today. I don't even know if I sang
that.
You want to know what happened?
That made me so happy.
You want to know what happened?
Dropped an entire beer on the
It wasn't an entire beer, but you want to know what happened? I got distracted because I was worried about this. We were about 60 seconds away from that happening. So, yeah. So I was like debating, do I stop recording to take care of that? Because I could have just wound it back up so it wouldn't go off. But it's for those that can't see, I basically have a GoPro on top of a turkey timer. And that's how I get panning time lapses. And they're like $10 on fucking Amazon. So they're cheap pieces of shit. So they're totally analog. So you wind it up like a here.
We know it's got the fucking...
Maybe we have new listeners.
Oh, okay.
And then it does this at the end. And I was worried it was going to do that in the middle of his performance. And in worrying about that, I put my beer on the edge of the table probably, and it just fucking fell off.
I would have screamed, "Turkey's done!" My mic wasn't on. I would have been like, "Turkey's done!"
So, but I think I still had the shot as long as I didn't fuck you up totally. I think it was still pretty good.
So I was just actually reading about Dua Lipa. She's Armenian. She her musical career began at age 14 when she began covering songs by other artists on YouTube, and she was signed because of that, which is kind of amazing. And she's also a model and a singer and that kind of shit helps, doesn't it?
Yeah. Being hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, being hot definitely helps.
John Popper, Blues Traveler came out, at a good time. Yeah, I don't think he would have made it nowadays. What do you think? With his lisp and everything.
Yikes.
Dude, I don't know what the actual song sounds like, but I was just like, oh, this is a new Logan Callahan song.
I had to change the lyrics up too because it's like a super squad goal, like female power sisterhood music. The music video is great. I watched the song probably like 7 times last night because I just couldn't get enough of the music video. So you should watch it. We should watch it together once we don't get docked monetization.
Well, I mean, like just a few seconds of us talking over it might be fine.
But yeah, so that's.
Oh my God, she looks like a Kardashian. She does look like a Kardashian. She looks like a fucking Kardashian. That bothers me. What?
Hand me the paper towel.
All right. We're skipping ad. I need to listen to this a little bit.
How
oh my
far
God.
are we into the show?
Almost. Oh, here we go.
We're almost
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of your mind.
Jesus Christ, you made this into like a fucking wrist cutter. Jesus. This is listen to this.
He makes it feel like nobody else.
Oh yeah, this is what you're listening to.
Oh wait, we're not monetizing anyway.
No, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't pick up the phone.
Oh God, this has got that reggaeton leftover sound.
I love it.
And it's garbage. I hate it. I had to listen like.
I did that because Laura always tells me to play songs, and then I never do. And then like 7 months later, someone would be like, "You should really play that Dua Lipa song."
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh,
that's
great!
A great
Yeah,
idea.
that's awesome." And I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?" every time, never fails.
Uh-oh. He's noodling again. So,
do we have time for 2?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I want to do the Justin Timberlake for all the people that.
I'm curious. You were saying like I'd like to say. You were saying you took a quote unquote hiatus, but the depression thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's great.
No, but I mean,
where are you? Just make him rain like while he's playing.
You're still like going in the same direction as your influences. Jesus Christ.
They're not even getting on camera.
What do you mean?
No, I'm wondering like where you are musically. Is it changing? are you staying the course for now, or I'm not like making that.
No,
I'm not trying to
I
make
think
that sound insulting.
No, influence-wise, yeah, it's still the same.
Yeah.
He's just trying to make this sound more like an interview, less like hanging out with our friend Logan Callahan.
I don't know. I'm curious. I'm actually curious.
No, I mean, I had that. I couldn't even play right now, but I played this song at Ian's. That was kind of. I'm trying to get better at guitar. Is really what it comes down to. I've decided to stop being so worried about all the other bullshit. And I'm like, if I can say at the end of the year that I'm better at guitar, that's gonna be way better than whatever crappy gigs I play. Playing the same
I guess
cover songs. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now for like the rest of the year. While still playing gigs, but not
just don't
gig to the point of
fucking turn into one of those virtuoso assholes who just like.
No, I never could be.
They're brilliant musicians, but they can't wwrite a song to save their fucking life.
No, so like, it's just like basic shit that like Ian was showing me of like, let's see.
This might get very technical. I don't know.
And I'm like, I don't even, what the fuck? Like, he's been playing for like 20 years, and he's like, look, it's like major, minor. And he's like, he just writes songs like just doing that. And then you listen to his shit, and it's like, you're an asshole. Like, how do you just write like that? Oh, he's like, I start all my songs like this. And it's just like, I hate you. Like, I don't, and you can just do it over here. Like, they're just chords, but they're just like two notes, and he just fucking like he's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's a monster.
So he's been like showing me some stuff, and
drives me nuts.
It does. Yeah, it drives me nuts too.
Well, we're rolling over there if you want to just get on with do your thing.
Yeah.
Get on with the singing.
Dance. The new thing I would need to do at open mic is to tell people to fucking tune their goddamn guitar before they get on stage. That's a big one for me. I'm like, are you seriously taking up your stage time by tuning your fucking guitar, you piece of shit?
Common sense.
All right.
To say nothing at all. Sometimes the greatest way of saying something is to say nothing. can't help myself. No, no, no. Caught up in the rhythm of it. No, I can't help myself. Can't help myself. No. Caught up in the middle of it. Maybe I'm looking for something I can't have. Maybe I'm looking for something I can't have. Maybe I'm looking for something I can't have. Maybe I'm looking for something. Oh. Oh. Sometimes the greatest way to say something is to say nothing at all. Sometimes the greatest way to say something is to say nothing.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, there's some Justin Timberlake. I guess that works.
And Chris
Beautiful.
Stapleton.
And Chris Stapleton, yeah.
Don't forget about Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
That fucking guitar sounds good, man.
Thanks.
It really just
Thanks.
does. It bothers the shit out of me because I'm like,
I mean, yeah, so many people.
Adam calls me a contrarian all the time, and that's one of the things
Because you are.
I know, and that's one of the things I'll admit to. I'm like, why'd you buy a fucking Martin? Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
You could have bought something. And like, I
See,
just
for
freak
me, the reason why I like Martin is because it's my mother's maiden name.
Ah, okay.
So I feel like it's just like a cool little thing.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of. Oh,
Easy, buddy.
I feel like a lot of people always like come up and talk to me about this guitar because it's not like wood. It's like the laminate crap, and it's
Mhm.
like, but it still sounds good. So like,
It sounds great.
and
It's
it
got
was
a great
cheaper
deep
than
sound.
whatever the hell else. So-
Well, yeah, I always talk shit about Martin just because it's it's one of those things where everybody's got a Martin and Martin is the best. Martin. It just bothers the shit out of me because
Yeah.
it's just like there's more guitars out there that sound fucking great.
Are you sure? 'Cause I've only
Sometimes
heard of
better.
Martins.
I know.
Taylors, Martins, and Taylors.
Martin.
Taylor's another one. I mean, like Takamine. I love Takamines.
Takamines are good.
They're so
Yeah.
loud. I love them. And maybe I'm biased because of that.
Wait, what's yours?
Mine?
Yeah.
What mine guitar is?
Yeah,
my guitar is an Ibanez kit guitar that cost $150, like 20 years ago. But I love it. It's held together by Gorilla Glue
And stickers.
radiator.
Yeah, it's
hose
probably
clamps,
mostly stickers. Sticker
Stickers.
glue.
Yeah, that thing's beat to shit.
Oh my god! I fucking just
like it.
noticed your Trogdor
Yeah,
sticker.
fucking A, man.
That's awesome.
I should have had him play my guitar.
Switch it up for the last one. Come on.
Is it in tune?
Probably
All
not.
ease?
But that might be funny.
It's tuned to Mailman.
I mean, I was playing it before. It's close.
Can you do a cover of Trogdor the Burninator?
Yeah. Trogdor was a man.
No, he
Maybe
was a dragon man.
Maybe he was just a dragon.
Doesn't need to be much. Just real 60 seconds. No. It's like it's the last track on the album. There's 10 minutes of silence, and then
Yeah.
Trogdor for about 30 seconds, and
Oh
then
my
that's the end
God.
of the album.
I might have to do that now.
Yeah. I really don't think they have a problem. with
Presidents,
No, they probably- yeah,
Presidents of the United States of America. They have a hidden track on their second album. It's called Hot Carl, and it's just them screaming "Hot Carl" over and over for about 30 seconds, and that's the end of the song.
it. Yeah.
I'm pretty
People
sure it was the
stopped
second
doing
album.
that shit
I
a
love,
long time ago.
Oh man, that was
Yeah.
that's one of my most favorite things in the world. The hidden tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think it's different now. I just
All by Myself
Yeah.
by Green Day,
yeah,
sung by Trey Cool, the drummer.
because those things were designed for tape. That was the whole thing.
Yeah,
It was like you're listening to an album, and then you're just doing whatever you're doing, driving in your car or whatever, and then you just go, no music has been playing for the last 3 minutes.
Yeah.
What happened? And then you check, and yeah, it's still playing, and then all of a sudden the song comes on.
Yeah.
And then you feel special. But after you listen to the album like 4 times, you're like, motherfucker, come on. You're hitting fast forward.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
I didn't know that hidden tracks were a thing until you had me listen to a Soundgarden album or something, and then all of a sudden you're like, but just wait for it, and it was forever until it came on, and I was like, why?
Yeah, Chris Cornell's Scream album, like
what are we waiting
the,
for?
Like, techno dance one.
Yeah, I remember
and then
that
the last
I remember
song
it
on that
coming out.
Is
I never listened to
As
it.
Hope and Promise Fade, which is a song I play all the time, and it's just like bluesy, like not
Didn't fit
anything
in at
like
all.
the rest of the album, but it's just like a hidden track. Godsmack has so many hidden tracks
I think
too.
I think you made me listen to one on a Godsmack album too once, but I didn't know that hidden tracks
That
were a
made-
thing. I was
that
like,
made
why
my-
is there 5 minutes of silence?
That
I
made
don't
my
understand.
butthole pucker. Godsmack's got a lot of hidden tracks. All right, that's why no one does them anymore.
I just I've gotten back into NCM now that we've ran into Pete, and I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he came on the show, and I listened to his, and he has a hidden track which is just them yelling in a hallway, apparently, or a gymnasium. It's very echoey.
The acoustics is probably great.
They're
in there.
just yelling and clapping and going woo, and it's why am I listening to this, Pete? Come on, man. Got my 3-disc CD changer going again. And that track comes up, and I was like, I don't fucking want to listen to this.
Collective Soul's got one. It's She Said is the hidden track. It's after Crown on, I can't remember what album. Dosage is the album. But there's this, Crown is a beautiful song, and She Said is a good song. But there's this huge gap, and I'm like, I just want to listen to the next track, please. I don't want to wait for this fucking song. Like, it's on my iPod. It's a 20-something minute song. I got to fucking sit there through it.
12 minutes of it is just total silence. That's the annoying part.
And there's those shitheads.
But you are a fucking audio engineer. Just cut it up.
I got to import the track. I got to cut it up. I got to export the track, and then I got to put it back onto my computer and make sure the metadata is all. No,
that sounds, dude. Like
it's half an hour of work.
I'm not trying to minimize what you do, but I do love. What did I do? What did I do here? I did something.
Oh God.
No, hang on. I did this.
So loud.
So that was somebody from Open Mic playing We Are the Champions on an accordion.
That's awesome.
And I've got video of it, and I was like, I'm going to do something with that. I'm not sure what, but I'm sure it'll work its way in just like Ass and Titties did. It just as like a bit. So I was just waiting. Yeah, I was if you do a cover of Ass and Titties, that would be so good. But
please,
seriously,
figure out a cover for Ass and Titties.
So let's say it's fading out. So let's say I wanted to do a 1-minute video of this guy playing We Are the Champions on accordion with a short intro, like a graphic and a little music, and then he does that, and then it's a 1-minute video, and then some credits with some information about Open Mic at the Crafted Cup. That 1-minute video would take between 30 and 40 minutes, right?
Yeah.
But the export of that would be between 7 and 10 minutes. The export of just the MP3 is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
There are so many times I put out, like I make a movie, and I go, I'm pretty sure it's done. I make it, I wait 2 hours for it to export and go, got to change that one thing. And then I go back and I change that one thing. And then 3 hours of exporting, watch it again. I go, no, that didn't work. I got to change that again.
You don't
and then
do
3
that in
hours.
post?
The problem is lag. So when I edit a video, no, I don't have to get into crazy shit. I'm just saying, like, a lot of times if I'm editing like a 4K video, I only know what it looks like in my head until I've exported it. Because you just set it up on your computer, you do the edit, and then if you walk away for 2.5 hours, it'll render within the program. But if I'm editing on this fucking thing, it gets all glitchy and fucked up. So you just have to guess and then export it. So I get
first world problems in a digital age.
Dude, I don't know how people fucking do, like a fucking 12-minute vlog every goddamn day, and they do it on a MacBook Pro. They do it on the same fucking computer, 6-year-old piece of shit, whatever laptop, and they do it somehow. But it's kind of, you have to, like, I film the footage so I know what it looks like, so I know where to cut it, and that's kind of where it is. But the example was like that half an hour that you were just talking about. I was like, that's pretty fast. It's not that bad.
That sounds great.
Yeah. All right, are you gonna play another one?
Yeah, sure.
Do you feel like operating that camera?
How do I do it?
See the little record button on the back of the grip? It's
This
an
one?
orange button. Press that until it says standby.
Why is it not working?
I don't
It
know.
says record underneath. Did I do it?
Click it again until it says
Standby.
green standby. Now click it again and says record.
All right.
And we're good.
Did it. Woo.
Hey.
I just
right.
wanted a separate track.
Make sure
so
you
that
give her
we could
credit.
start here. Am I in the frame?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Do you want me to turn this slightly?
No. I like I like the way it was framed before because you could see the boosted board in the background instead of just a black background. So I'm just gonna move.
And the prostate exam.
I'm gonna bring another beer though.
So what are we thinking here? Logs. You ever call him Logs?
An original. That's his
That's
name
awful.
now.
Hey,
Old Logs Callahan.
I told everybody at work once my brother was calling me Lil Logie for a while. So like everybody at work calls me Lil Logie now.
Logs Callahan. I love it.
Oh my god. All right, so this song, this is like one of those like you write it in the middle of the night, like you're supposed to go to bed and you're like, but creativity strikes.
Yeah.
So the song is called "I Awake," which I realized after the fact is actually a Soundgarden song that's like completely different.
I was just about. I'm like, wait a minute, I've heard that. That's
completely
that's
different.
Louder than love, right?
Yeah.
That was
that's a great song, but-
Hiro Yamamoto song.
Yeah, it was like his girlfriend like wrote a note, and like that was literally the lyrics to the song.
Yeah.
But it's a good one. But this one is actually this is like my Chris Cornell tribute song, basically. And I liked that I was able to achieve it like not being like a corny tribute song, because I feel like a lot of times, like you guys know Mike Tramp from White Lion.
I
Remember
know
that
White
80s
Lion.
band, White
Yes.
Lion. So like I opened for him at the Chance like back in like
Was White Lion the one that killed everybody in that club?
no, it's Great White.
Great White. Nah.
And he
80s hair metal.
played a song that he like wrote for Dio, and it was just like trying to fit like every single like title to a Dio song, like like and it was just like it's like dude,
gross.
But
There was Stain did a song for Lane Staley.
yeah,
It's just
yeah,
called
'cause, I mean you
Lane.
have like Wood.
His name was Lane, or your name was Lane. That was the
Oh
lyric.
my God.
It was
Uh,
my
Yikes.
spine.
So you have like
tingling.
you have Wood is like for Andrew Wood, like
Is it though?
yeah.
There's so many conflicting reports about that
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
song.
I don't know.
But it was like
it was
That's
on
a tribute.
singles and whatever. So it's
that's
like
that tribute song is the titles, WOULD question, question mark, but the lyrics are kind of vague and everything. That's a solid tribute song where it's almost for you and not for anybody else. But
yeah. And then you have Temple of the Dog and whatever else. But
Anyway.
yeah. So this is just kind of touches on like all the sentiments and feelings, and
hopefully it's got nothing to do with his solo stuff, except the first album.
yeah. So this what the fuck was I gonna say? Yes, we're almost coming up on a year now since he's been gone. Fucking it's
Already?
Like, we're at like 11 months. And,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what's today's date? The 16th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wednesday is going to be 11 months already, so.
Jesus.
But yeah. So anyway.
Anyway.
The song's called I Awake.
until I tell you a story lost in time. I know there's nothing sure. I can't let you go like the roots of a long gone willow, weeping until they fade. My waking hours still hold me, though you've gone away. In due time, curse will be lifted, but I'm still tied up in my own mind. Number 10, everybody's eyes, but no one's here to tell you the story lost in time. I know you had to let go. Somewhere the garden grows, and the roots of a long gone willow, weeping until they fade. I'm reaching out to find you, though you've gone away.
Thanks.
Backup instrumentation by
Yeah, it was, that
Eyes
was a
on the
nice
Dog.
like outro.
It's like thunking down the stairs.
Yeah.
Sorry about
I like
that.
heard like he came over and I just heard like his tail wagging. Yeah,
It's
so
good, man.
it's
I
not
like
like
that.
totally done, but I fucking flubbed on the words of like the second verse, and I like.
Yeah, no, I really like that song.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Weird, a couple weird chords in there that I'm not used to.
It's not anything crazy. It's
like
just
the
like a
transition from
C.
the G to some fucking weird goddamn thing. Where were you? No. During the chorus. That nope. Yes. And move your index. Yes. What is that right there?
I honestly don't know. It's like a.
Just some fucking weird. I used to do that shit all the time. I wrote a song that was just like D. I didn't know the chords. I was just playing the chords. And a friend of mine who was like virtuoso guitar player, he was just like, "You're playing like a D sus7 D mi." It's just D.
Like something
like
ridiculous.
the whole fucking
Yeah.
time. It's just D. I'm like, I don't know. It's what I found.
What I feel like.
Oop.
A
do what I want.
microphone.
Do what I
Give me
want.
my microphone.
Yeah. See that, and that's what I'm talking about when it comes to like these virtuoso players. They get hung up on
The technicality.
Yeah,
of
that
it.
the
sort of shit.
technicality of like, all right, this chord is here, so now I need a chord over here now, and then this I need a chord in this area, and it's just like just play the fucking thing.
Well, I feel like a lot of that too is very theory based, you know, with like the major, minor, blah blah blah,
Exactly,
whatever. When it's
exactly.
like you could just make it up and whatever, go for it.
yeah,
have a good time.
You get obsessed with theory, and then it just takes away from just the overall feel of the song.
Logan's throwing a butt.
Awful. It's really
That
bad.
is
No,
the
it's okay.
worst,
You got it.
but-
It looks fine. Yeah, Adam's gonna.
A leg. No, that's terrible too. I mean, it's definitely gonna do that. Kind of looks like a butt.
Jesus
It's fine.
Christ. So that's just a little taste of what's to come.
Yeah, that's not even anywhere near being done. But
By the way, all my B-roll is on your camera, on your telephone.
Sounds good.
I need all that.
On your cellular telephone.
cellular.
Yeah. Yeah, as I was sitting over there doing nothing off mic, I was just like, this is going to be a boring video. And then I realized that I left my phone over here, and the GoPro was not going to take better video than your phone, which I just took. So,
There you go.
You got the password and everything?
No, you can take pictures. You just can't look at
Yeah.
anything on an iPhone.
Ah.
He's got a copy of
Yeah.
my thumbprint.
Yeah.
Or something. There you go.
It's for emergencies.
Go for it. You want to take a nice, cute selfie?
Sure.
There you go.
Pull your pants down real quick.
I want to go through my
I
phone
gotta
like
look at the
a
camera.
couple of
I
days and
was
be
looking
like,
at the screen. That's everybody's picture is like they're looking at the screen and not the. So. There you go. See?
Thanks.
Beautiful. Every time, make that as wallpaper, will you? What do you think?
This is the latest disclosure.
Nope.
A report from
Not that one, but this one.
There was something that I was going to talk about, and I forgot. It's fine.
Have to do with.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
It's fine.
Sorry to cut you off. We were done, right?
Yeah.
I like the new song.
Thanks.
It's nice, sad.
Yeah.
Sounds like Logan Callahan.
Woo! Doing well.
Was that the one that you played for me? And I immediately was like, "Why are you so sad?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because his hero died. For Christ's
Fair.
sake.
Fair enough.
I think I just sang you the chorus. Like, that was it. And
Yeah.
you were like, who hurt you?
That's like it's like finding out Neil Fallon accidentally drowned in his pool. I'd be crushed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
I think it'd be worse if it wasn't Neil Fallon
Yeah.
at this point, though, because at least like we were separated enough, from Alice in Chains.
Yeah. We're
But,
talking about
and
like
Chris Cornell too. I mean, it'd been. I didn't like his newer stuff so much, so it was kind of like, it wasn't as much of a blow. But I can't even imagine if I was 20, you were 23 at the time.
Yeah.
And Chris Cornell died, I wouldn't go to work for a week.
Yeah. If I was, like Lane was enough where it was like, God damn.
We were in
but
our,
they
like,
weren't
mid-
making music.
Yeah, we were in our
he
like
wasn't-
mid-20s.
They were done. Alice in Chains was fucking done. It would like the Alice in Chains now with their new lead singer. It didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
William Duvall was just a guest singer on Jerry Cantrell's like solo albums.
Yeah.
So,
which nobody.
I'm actually going to see them.
what's that?
Going to see them
New Alice in
next
Chains,
month.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Hammerstein Ballroom
You going?
in the city.
No, we're
She's
gonna
gonna
go.
want to.
No, we're gonna
We're
go
gonna see
see
Evanescence.
in July.
They're fine.
Amy Lee's just too talented of a vocalist.
I'm having
just-
trouble looking at you.
Come on. But we can talk about horror movies.
I honestly don't even really know very many Evanescence songs anymore. She wanted to go.
I don't feel good.
So. We're going
I
to see
didn't even think
Godsmack
of
as
her.
well. Godsmack and Shinedown.
His butthole already puckered over that. Come on.
Oh man, that's like it puckered like squared.
To be honest, Shinedown's
never
new
getting that
song is
butthole back
fucking-
out.
It was just like
Imploded.
it was like Godsmack, and he's like, "Ugh!" and then you're like, "Shinedown, ah!"
Shinedown. I saw them at the Chance, like touring their second album, and
You
they
can
were
see anybody at the
fantastic.
Chance. It's awful.
Yeah,
Except for Sponge, they were amazing, and they
Yeah.
were super nice to us, and they're our friends now.
So you're
We're
you're
friends.
not going to see Alice in Chains, but you are going to see Evanescence. I don't.
Yes.
I don't think we can be friends.
Do you want a beer bottle to throw at her or something?
But
No,
I'll
it's
make
kinda
you into
close
an old man
range.
for your new band.
Okay.
You have to be
Yeah.
my friend for a little while longer.
Well,
Till
no.
after
I have
that.
to be a young guy. Like you need to
So
make me look
you need-
young.
But like the face of an old man.
Well, no. I need to look
No,
young for my band.
He's gonna be two people in the video.
Oh.
So I need to look
So
young.
I can have
I
him.
look young as it is.
So
I'm
the way I
shitty.
picture it is that you're going to be you right there. You'll be you as the producer. Oh. No, you as Ryan Bosch in 2018. No, hang on. On this side of the table, he is Ryan Bosch in 2018.
Yes.
Ryan Bosch, Dead Radio podcast host, producing a bit. Then the camera angle cuts to the other side, and sitting right where I am is Trent Whitman,
yes,
who is an interviewer in his early 60s.
He wears a polo.
He used to work at NPR.
He has a cell phone clip on his belt.
Yeah, you won't be able to see
satchel.
it. You won't be able to see it, but he's wearing like old guy sneakers.
The tube socks.
New Balance.
Yeah, he's wearing New Balance sneakers. Yeah, New Balance sneakers, khakis, sweater vest with a tie underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's a guy that would work at NPR, and he's in his 60s. He's definitely taking care of himself. He's probably a vegan. Yeah. And then next to him, where Logan is sitting, is going to be the lead singer of Liquid Fistula.
And I'm going to be like, this is going to be buttoned up. The trench coat.
No. It has to. No, it needs to be open. It needs to be open,
you
and
need
you're
to show
not
off
wearing
your
a
spike
shirt.
belt.
You're not wearing a shirt.
Okay.
And it needs to be open. And then you're wearing like patent leather jeans
with the spiked
like
belt,
patent leather pants, spiky belt,
and my legs are crossed like this.
Yeah,
not like
Yeah, and
where my ankle's resting on my knee, where my knee is resting on my knee like this.
Really far away from the microphone.
Yeah, way back, like all of our guests usually do.
And then Trent is like, "I'm sorry, you really need to get close to the microphone." And then he reaches out and goes like this, and pulls the microphone towards him.
I just go like this. just slightly closer.
And then at some point, he puts his legs up on the table, uncomfortably close.
I just like
after
what the fuck's her name? Kim Basinger, fucking Basic Instincts cross.
Yeah. Then he puts his feet up on the table, and he's not wearing shoes.
Okay.
Like you're definitely not wearing socks.
I'm fitting character. I need a name though. I need a fucking name. I need like a.
It's like a Danny California kind of name.
Yeah. Johnny Bravo, Danny California. Something to that effect.
Those sunglasses are perfect though.
Are they? I'm thinking all black.
All black?
Black on black on black.
Okay. What about like round?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want honestly, I want a pair for myself.
Yeah. Oh no! You know what you need?
I want a pair of Gary Oldman sunglasses. Gary Oldman sunglasses and
no.
Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's what I want.
Jamie from MythBusters. Jamie from MythBusters with the leather sides.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that's what you need.
And with the Liberty spikes, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. So we need to come up with a name for the lead singer of Liquid Fistula.
Any help? Any help? Come on. Think gothic. Like think.
I'm picturing like something with rain, but it's spelled with an H and A and an I. Like Johnny Rain, and Rain is spelled RHAINN.
You know what? It's simple, and I like it. Let's just
And Johnny, let's go with Johnny is JONNI.
Yes, Johnny Rain.
How about JHONY? Johnny.
It put an extra H in there. It's like Johnny. Yeah, Johnny, and then RHAINN.
But
this is like
do you want like a little star like by the last N?
You should do like an umlaut. Yeah, like an umlaut.
Yeah.
An umlaut on a fucking N.
A consonant. No, that doesn't work.
That doesn't work at all. All right. I think we have it.
Yeah.
My cheekbones hurt.
That's awesome.
Oh, wonderful. Well,
Liquid
Logan,
fistula.
Laura, the L's, as we're going to call you.
Yeah, the LCs.
LCs.
Logs.
LC squares. Logs.
Laura Cina. I'm going to put it in somewhere.
Please do. Everywhere.
We should do another bumper for you, and it should be like, this is Laura Cina. In the background.
I'll do it. I just got to make sure I write it down. So, John Cena sounds. That's what I'm writing. All right.
All right, Bosch. What titles did you have over there? I told you to write one down. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, you guys know the drill.
B
you're
is
doing.
for butt plug, is over here.
Should we plug you guys properly? Like a good plug-in?
Sure.
Sure.
How about LoganCallahan.com? Callahan is spelled exactly like
Callahan is spelled.
Callahan Auto Parts and Tommy Boy. Logan Callahan Music, at Logan Callahan Music on Facebook and Instagram. The Blackest Eyes Makeup for Laura Cina's makeup. I don't know.
Makeup artistry, whatever.
Special effects.
Face painting, special effects,
There
body
you go.
painting, any painting.
Children's face
Hire
painting.
The Blackest, the Blackest Eyes
kids' face
Makeup.
painting.
The Blackest Eyes Makeup
you're
on
doing
Facebook.
it.
The _blackest_eyes on Instagram. That must. Does that piss you off?
No,
It
that's
does
normal.
aggravate me a little
No,
bit.
but it's normal though. Track 7 Studios is like that too. If you want to put spaces, they got to be underscores.
No, I
Yeah.
understand that, but you
It
didn't
pisses
wanna
me
put
off.
Spaces,
I don't want
right?
to do that.
You didn't want to put spaces, right?
No, not really. But they made me.
Yeah.
Blackest Eyes.
Track 7
The Devil's
Studios to do mine is track_7_studios. But that doesn't matter. If you just type in Track 7 Studios with spaces, we're the only thing that comes up.
Yeah, it'll still pop up.
Yeah,
if you type the Blackest Eyes, too.
there was a handle that's like dead. Nobody's using it. That was Track 7 Studios. Because there's a couple of them out there, but they're mostly
Oh my
music
God,
studios.
I gotta show you guys. Give me my phone. So like when you hashtag my name, like literally every post is me, except one, and you just need to read it because it's just like I don't know if it's precious or just like infuriating. Let's see. We're gonna go hashtag Logan Callahan.
Wait, there's going to be kids at that event?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This
That's
is
the
the only
plan.
other post
All right.
that's.
I
You were
wasn't
gonna
sure.
face paint adults?
Hey, listen. I'll face paint anybody who wants their face painted.
I'll get face painted.
All right.
I
like
don't
the
even
crow?
know what it is.
You're going to wear your jacket?
It's just some random person. But it's
Can you please, like when Ryan takes a break, just paint him up as the crow and we won't explain it to anybody? As you're fucking you're like, and now we're gonna do the 3:30 raffle. So the
That would
number
be
is
amazing.
80264. 80264, are you still here? And you're just in full fucking crow makeup.
All right.
That would be awesome.
Why not? I'm gonna need something to take the edge off that fucking day.
Yeah.
All right.
so we didn't even talk about Creator Fest.
Well, we're talking about it now.
Yeah, I know. We didn't
Yeah.
talk about it at all.
That's okay. We had a stressful day involving insurance, which is
Yep.
super fun. So yeah.
And I feel like I've completely dropped the ball.
No,
and
you're fine.
Fucked everything
It's
up.
fine.
Yeah.
It's fucked
You
up.
say it's fine. I tell people all day at the Crafted
Yeah.
Cup that no, it's fine. When in actuality, I'm like, I want to kill you.
But for me, I like you and I have very different personalities. Like I just go like, oh, that sucks. Let's move on.
Nope.
You know, like nothing ruins my day. Like nothing really ruins. I just go like, that fucking blows. But I can go home now and not think about it for 3 hours.
Nope.
I'll watch Lost in Space on Netflix, which is a great fucking show, by the way.
I will stay up till 2 in the
Yeah.
morning going, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck, staring at the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
That's
a
okay,
licensed
we're fine.
social worker now, so if you need some help, Bosh,
Yeah.
Need lots of
He
help.
does.
we can talk about
Yeah.
your feelings.
He just needs some more drugs. He's fine.
Keep him
Yeah.
pumped
So
full of
anyway,
drugs.
we're just running into issues with the insurance company, and it's all fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. But anyway, at Creator Fest, you apparently were planning on doing face painting for adults.
I thought this was
That's
like a
fine, too.
drunk adult event, and I was
I mean,
just
it's
gonna
a
be
drunk
painting
adult event that you can bring your
butterflies
kids
on
to.
their faces and stuff.
Yeah.
You just need to provide us with insurance, with a
Yeah.
certificate of
Yeah.
liability. So whenever you
Yeah,
get around to that.
I'll get right on that. Sure.
It's
I
right
have
here.
that.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
so hot.
No, but the thing is the thing is Laura is not a vendor. Laura is not a vendor. She is part of the Dead Radio podcast.
Yeah.
That's
Team.
the whole thing.
Loophole.
She's
Do you
not
have
a
music
vendor.
for a loophole?
She's not a vendor. We brought her in
hold on.
within our event. Yeah, it's the loophole bumper. So we brought Laura in as part of the event, not a vendor. We brought her in to do face painting for kids as part of the event. She's not a vendor.
See, look at that.
That's the difference. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
No more questions.
I'm about to bring all the vendors in as part of the.
Anyone who doesn't have insurance.
That's what's
they're
going to
just-
happen. It's fine.
No, it's not.
Everything's fine. We're going to go there tomorrow. We're going to need insurance tomorrow. It's going to be fine.
Anyway.
But that being said, Logan Callahan will be performing with a full band. Yes.
Yep.
Full band.
Woo.
Laura will be face painting.
I think you should try. I think I should offer to the bands. All right, this is where you set up. When you're done setting up, feel free to get something to eat, something to drink, and have your face painted. Because I think if we can get at least one band member each band to have their face painted.
To do it like before they go on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Real quick.
That'd be awesome.
Dumb game.
Yeah. And we didn't talk logistics yet, but keep keep an idea of what you're spending that day for your paints and stuff, and you'll be reimbursed by the
cool.
charity.
Yeah.
Sweet. Wow.
I mean, if you want to donate it, that's fine. But I don't.
Whatever
wanna,
works.
Yeah.
I don't.
So.
I don't want to create more paperwork for you guys and whatever.
Yeah.
She's good about that.
How expensive is paint?
It depends on where you get it from. The water-based stuff that I use, from a website that's cheaper, takes a little bit longer to ship, but it can be anywhere from like $5 to $6 a cake. But one of those like those little round things are called cakes, and they can probably paint like up to half a person's body for most of them. So it's like it's not a lot, but it is kind of a lot. So
but you kind of had to like buy it before. I
Yeah.
get it. Yeah. So just come up with a number and we'll reimburse you. It'll be fine.
Cool.
What if I do like full body? Not full body.
We don't have time
only if
for
you're gonna
that.
wear the jacket
We don't
without
have
the
time for
shirt.
that.
And you're gonna walk around with no shoes on.
Oh, you know what we
I want
could
like
do
really
is
like
we could
heavily
do, though?
emphasize the nipples.
Just draw
for the
giant
video
nipples.
for the video.
On dinner
we could
plate
have
nipples.
her we could
3
have her like
nipples.
emphasize like fake abs and stuff like that. But we could also do.
Just give me a tit on my
Yeah.
fucking like another.
But you need
nipple.
like.
What about really fake like shitty tribal tattoos?
And
that
I was
go
gonna
across
say
your
just like a
chest?
really bad happy,
Yeah.
like patchy happy trail.
I can
Yeah.
I can just shave and
He
I'm
could.
good.
You mean not shave, and then you'd have a shitty happy trail?
I don't shave my fucking chest. What do I look like? I trim it. Anyway,
Do you want your name? Do you want your name on the front too?
Oh, that
Do
might
you have like
be
a
cool.
symbol?
no,
you should
no,
come
no,
up with a
just-
symbol.
We
Bosh.
have to rain.
No,
Just
no.
rain.
Just rain.
Yeah.
But it should be spelled differently on the tattoo.
And we've got to come up with like a very metal logo for Liquid Fistula too.
I don't want metal.
No.
No.
What does Liquid
Prog rock.
Fistula look like? It's in like Gothic lettering.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
Like old Bookman style.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
That's what I'm
yes,
thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Liquid fish. Like Eye the Fire actually has similar lettering
Yeah.
to what I
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Eye
I really
the Fire.
great. I think this is awesome. This is coming together. I'm so happy. Yeah. This is okay. So this right here is one of my favorite things to do, and it's why I came up with this idea for a podcast. It's called the Podcast, where all we do is think about good ideas for podcasts that we never make. That's what this is. We're doing the same thing. But this
this is going to come to fruition. It's going
I think
to.
so.
Yeah.
And we're going to start on May 13th.
Okay.
After Creator Fest. All right. So what were your titles you got over there?
Oh, B is for butt plug.
B is for butt plug.
No, B as in butt plug.
B as in butt plug,
Well,
so-
B is for I like better.
B is for butt plug.
B is for butt plug.
Okay.
B is for butt plug. That's good enough for me.
Is that the only one you got?
Yeah, it's the only one. The other one is John Cena sounds, but that's just for me.
Okay. Just picturing you just like listening to John Cena sounds. So I have Full Contact Country.
Ah.
The Banksy of Dicks.
Ooh.
Mohawks and pencil mustaches.
Oh God. Gross.
Old Logs Callahan. And an umlaut on a consonant.
What the fuck? I kind of like. I like B is for butt plug.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about butt plugs, so I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite is an umlaut on a consonant, but I also just drew an umlaut because I don't know how to spell umlaut.
It's actually UMLAT.
With an umlaut somewhere. It's
It's
very meta.
I got it.
Because I'm picturing that like with an umlaut over the U and the A.
UMLAUT.
AUT. Okay, so it is lout.
If we were monetized, I would say 100% an umlaut on a consonant. But since we're not, B is for butt plug. Is probably my.
all right.
But But full contact country is pretty.
We could just
good.
hashtag umlaut.
Yeah.
Let's just
Hashtag
hashtag umlaut.
I still use multi-instrumentalist POS for everything on Instagram.
So you give yourself enough room there.
I'm bad at writing with chalk. All right. Thank you guys for filling in.
Yeah, thanks for
I
having
really
us.
appreciate
Of
it.
course.
It was a shitload of fun, man. We did 2.5 hours, so
Wow.
Yeah.
you know, went by like nothing. I think, at least for me. But I've been drinking, so
You didn't even do what are you drinking?
There's that.
no, we didn't.
Did you guys even drink anything?
Wait, I could do it really quick. So I'm drinking Optical Illusion by Blue Point, and it's wonderful.
Mount Gay Barbados rum, the Mauby rum, distilled with real Mauby bark. Still picking at that one.
Yeah.
Love it. Tastes like
I'm
Coca-Cola.
glad, I'm glad you liked it.
I love it.
Today's show was brought to you by the Crafted Cup, 44 Raymond Avenue, Poughkeepsie, New York. And
Hey.
what is it? The barbershop by Francois?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It is fucking not.
fuck them then.
Oh?
No, I'm
Don't
not sure.
go
He
to
might
the
have just like
barbershop.
changed credit cards or something.
Yeah,
but
something
yeah,
happened where he
he's-
was just like,
He's no longer on our Patreon, but it's fine. He's still a friend of the show. It's not a big deal. He just doesn't get advertised.
But he is a piece of shit.
What if we mixed the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey and this fucking Saint Etienne?
And some Four Loko.
And the brandy. Let's just do it right now, real quick.
You're just gonna, yeah. all
Yeah,
right.
fuck it.
You got to
I
do
mean-
it in this. Is this clean?
Oh yeah,
you
that's
have to
the-
do it in this.
That's the slurry.
The Kraken
All right,
cup?
this
Oh
is
my
a
God.
terrible
It's
idea.
the slurry cup.
Can you make this and can you hand me that camera?
I'll make it.
It's still on
me
record.
turn
Do you
it-
want me to
It's
put
still
it-
recording?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Now it's
All right, let
not.
me
Now
just-
it's on standby.
Let me turn down the audio so we have nice, clean audio for this. So we're doing the.
Who's even still with us? If you're still watching, please drop a
Yeah,
comment.
Kudos
on
to
YouTube.
you.
A bunch of people,
Kudos
man.
to
We
you.
HSE Saint Etienne.
Etienne. The entire label of that
that
is in French.
like-
From Martinique.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of booze when I was on a cruise.
booze
sorry,
cruise,
I'm
if
sorry
you
that
will.
rhymed.
Yeah, I was like, Dr.
And this came from the worst island, and I couldn't find a tasting, so I just guessed at a liquor store, and it's terrible.
All right, so we got a little Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey.
A little bit of the Rum Blanc Agricole HSC.
And fuck it, some E&J brandy. Why not, right?
Yeah, horrible.
Just a touch. Just for a little like color and flavor.
This is a Caribbean redneck Long Island iced tea.
That does not smell as good as it sounds. And it doesn't sound very good. Hang on. Here we go.
I 100% believe that he did it too. Here, I'll try it. Let me try it. When you've recovered, come here.
It
I'll
tastes
try.
like a box of raisins.
Like the actual box, not the raisins themselves.
Like,
smells like
cardboard.
You know what?
Like the
It smells like
Sun-Maid
raisins.
Can I sniff
fucking
it?
box of
Yeah.
raisins that you got in elementary school.
Yeah, it smells like
Because
raisins.
your parents
Oh God.
think you
me smell.
fucking
Ugh.
eat raisins as a child.
Oh, God.
It's awful. It's like raisins with
I
alcohol.
feel like
it's
just
like 99%
I just
alcohol.
dropped
and
alcohol like
raisins.
down my.
It's not as bad as you made it out.
It's
to be.
fucking bad.
It's
man.
better-
All it tastes is the rum.
It's better than the rum by itself.
What?
With the-
Yeah.
I think it's worse because it just tastes like the rum by itself, really sweet.
Ew.
It's really bad. Like it's like it does. It really tastes like crappy moonshine mixed with whatever. You know what? It tastes like.
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Tastes like crappy moonshine and prune juice.
Do you want more? Maybe just wash it down.
Yeah, give it another
Just
try.
finish it.
It gets better.
You didn't drink enough. That's.
Do you want a piece
Second
of
sip
gum?
is better.
Do you want a piece of gum?
Oh, there's like half a shot left.
Why is he doing that? I don't understand. Like he's gonna throw up.
Just throw it back in the cup.
No. Oh God. Oh God.
You s- It's coming back. You're okay. You're okay. That would have been a Dead Radio exclusive. No one's ever thrown up on the show. But she almost left.
Yeah.
She's not a fan.
I can't. Yeah.
You're okay.
Vomit.
Not particularly.
Sorry, what?
It makes me laugh hysterically when other people.
It's not that. I mean, it's
should
like
throw up
it's
all over the
bad.
mixing
It's
board.
super. It's super terrible, but it's not that.
Tickling
bad.
me in a weird way.
Way to bring it down,
Eyes are
Bosh.
Don't worry about me.
You've
I'll be
made our
fine.
guests uncomfortable.
I'm fine now.
She's fishing gum for you.
Maybe that one.
Oh, there, have cough drop.
Yeah, he likes
Probably
that.
tastes like what? What is this?
Bosh's favorite flavor is Robitussin.
Is this gluten free? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine now.
I mean, I thought it was bad,
Holy
but I've
fucking
had
shit.
much worse. That by itself is worse, I feel like.
It honestly, like, it was like halfway down my throat, came back a little bit. And
I saw,
And went to-
and so did everyone else. This is the bit that this bottle has now. This is what it's for.
It's the vomit bit.
Yeah, it's to make everyone feel like shit.
That was not good. We need to give that, like, we need to, like, make that into a shot that.
Yeah, equal
guests
parts
have
of
to
those
do.
3 things.
Yep. It's
That
lit-
would have made Aaron puke.
Yes, it would have.
All right, are we done?
I think we're done.
We're fucking done.
Goodbye, everyone.
We've gone
Goodbye.
through
Good night
Thank you.
and good luck.
1.5 outros.
Yeah, it's because we know how to party.
Logan Callahan, music on Facebook. The Blackest Eyes on Facebook. Check them both out. They're a power couple.
Hey, LC squared.
Music and special effects. Oh yeah. LC squared. Oh
LC
shit!
squared.
I never know. Never put that together. LC squared. Yeah, there you go. All right. This is what you should cover. It's really easy.
It's the Dead Radio.
Drop D. You'll figure it out.